Hi everyone. I know it's been quite some time. I think the last time I was live was April 2nd. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry it's been a while. A lot's been going on. The randomness of the construction. By the way, they still haven't fixed my kitchen sink. We've been doing dishes in our bathroom sink. Awkward as fuck, but that's not important. Um, been working on a writing project, which got me all up in my feelings, so I kind of just didn't talk to everybody for a week. And, yeah, just random weird stuff all adding up and kind of made me gone longer than I was planning to be. So, sorry about that. I'm back now, and we are still playing Silver Snow. So when we left off, we were getting ready to go fight Miklan. I went ahead and did this day here. And then I think I also did some grinding. I used a lot of that time off stream to use the days that were free days to train and do stuff like that. So I've got supports. Getting back to my list of pairings here. I was playing still am playing a Verdant Wind playthrough when I have time in my personal time. So I'm trying to get my mind right with the pairings I have here versus everything I've got going on in Verdant Wind, which of course we still have to stream at some point on this channel, but that'll be a while. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get these supports and then let's go fight Miklan. Alright, so Ferdinand, who am I pairing you with? Ferdy, Mercedes. But it looks like you want to talk to Lorenz and Petra right now. So let's talk to Petra.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques.
Hello, Peppercat.
Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Of course.
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
Let's have our beginning then.
She looks so determined. I love it.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
You might be a bit intense, Petra.
Yes. Now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss. The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques.
Absolutely.
I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority. Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other.
That's
always.
true. Always.
Yes. By working together, we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
That part. So Pepper just kind of thunked on the desk, I don't know if you guys heard that, and then just decided to lay down on her little spot. Expecting pets from Mama. She's such a ham. I love her so much. Alright, and then you also want to wrap up your conversations with Lorenz.
That reminds me, Ferdinand. I wonder if a certain rumor has already reached your ears.
I suspect I know what you are referring to. A certain noble who caused a stir at one of the local taverns, correct? For someone of status to make such a scene. What a disgrace.
I thought just the same. A noble ought to hold himself to a higher standard. It is hardly appropriate to drink and mingle with a tavern full of commoners.
That is
not
what he
quite what I
means.
meant. I do not object to a noble patronizing their local establishments. In fact, I would say such excursions have value.
Is that so? I would be
Agreed.
very curious to hear what value you mean exactly. But allow me first to venture a guess.
Wow.
Is it that you suppose it is proper for a noble to bolster a town's wealth with his patronage? If that is your thinking, then I would counter that whatever one adds to a merchant's coffers seldom makes it to the pockets of the townsfolk. I think that if a noble wishes to use his resources to ease the burdens of the commoners, he ought to go about town and spend it more directly.
That is wonderfully insightful, Lorenz. Albeit not what I had in mind. What I meant was this.
Hi!
benefit
How are
from
you?
constant
I know I've been gone
and
for like
learning more about
ever.
regular folk.
How have
We
you
scarcely
been?
understand the reality of their lives. In turn, they do not know about us. I have heard that some believe we have horns growing from our heads. It is an embarrassing and potentially perilous state of affairs.
You are quite right. In fact, that reminds me of something a boy once said to me when I visited a village on my family's territory. He actually asked me if I had a tail.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Hilarious.
I definitely
We all need
understand.
a laugh now and then.
I've
As a
got
man
work
of
and things
status,
going on too,
I
so I
feel it
totally
is
get
my
it. That's why
calling
I've been
to
gone
right
for
the
what?
world's
2
wrongs.
weeks?
But there's only so
3
much I
weeks?
can do
I've been
alone.
gone for a while.
Working in tandem, though, you and I could make tremendous accomplishments.
My sentiments exactly. Together we could achieve a great deal. Though the circumstances of birth may have placed one of us in the Empire and the other in the Alliance, we can still study and fight together.
Yes, precisely. Together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish.
I guess I also
By
kind
the
of
way,
stream at
Lorenz,
random times, so I
you
definitely
have
am
a
not
tail?
surprised that people miss some of the streams. Like, things in my life aren't on a set schedule, so my Twitch streams aren't exactly on a set schedule. I try to schedule my streams every week, but they're never the same. And I always feel bad when I have to cancel. Like, I try to avoid that. Let's see, who else does he want to talk to? Just Sylvain?
Hey Felix, you free? You don't look very busy. Let's go find some girls to chat with.
Oh my god.
Chat with them by yourself.
Huh.
You're interrupting my training.
Hey, come on. Don't talk like that. How long have we known each other?
Long enough, if you ask me.
Oh wow.
We
You
only know
love
each other
him.
because of our parents' friendship. I didn't have a say in it.
Is that how it went?
Felix.
I remember it more like you always following me around. Whenever there was something wrong, like you lost to your brother or you fought with Dimitri, you'd come crying to me. You were so meek and pure back then. Cute even, like a baby brother.
Oh.
That's
Aren't you guys like the
enough.
same age?
What?
I said that's enough.
Oh my goodness, you
Hey,
lost some hearing in
sorry.
your left ear. Are
I
you
just
okay?
came to see if you wanted to pick up some girls. I didn't mean to get on your nerves.
Look, you've been getting on my nerves for years. I've tried to be patient with you, but I'm tired of holding my tongue. You're reckless in your personal affairs and in battle, and you're always prattling on about women.
Well, if a man sees a pretty girl, he can't just let her pass by without commenting. That's just
Temporary.
rude.
Oh my goodness,
You're
well, I'm glad you're
insatiable. Do you
okay.
ever stop?
My goodness.
Certainly not to practice your sword technique. You always skip training. And you never consider how your actions hurt others, or how you hold them back.
That's never my intention. Come on. You know me better than that. I'm not really... Look, if that's the impression I've given you, then I'm sorry.
Aw. My goodness. I love their friendship, though. Let's see. I'm guessing Sylvain wants to talk to Ingrid. Let's see. Am I doing Leonie and Raphael this time? I am doing Leonie and Raphael this time. I haven't even
Hey,
started
Leonie.
their support.
Are you just getting back?
Whoa! What's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess I got a little out of hand.
Jeez, Leonie.
Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad.
I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
I mean, that's fair,
You
though.
planned all that out? Impressive. What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're
Jeez.
so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make.
Aw.
Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy.
Aw.
That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Oh, wow. Oh, I bet that's fun. You're in a D&D session with your online friends. Man, I have 2 D&D like beginner books behind my computer at my desk. I haven't really played D&D. I've played Pathfinder, but it's been some years since I've played it. And I've watched Dimension 20, is that what they're called? A while ago when they did a Dungeons and Drag Queens thing. D&D is fun. Yeah, I need to find a group of people to play with. Like, I keep wanting to find a group of people to play with, but... I mean, I guess I have some friends from back home. I'm in Kansas City right now, but I have friends in Milwaukee. And sometimes, like, my friend will do D&D groups when he has time. Maybe next time he has a D&D group that he's doing, because he'll do it, I think, over Zoom. Maybe I should participate. Study up a little bit. Watch some other people play D&D. So are you guys playing privately, or are you streaming your D&D sessions? Let's see, I think this is the last support I have right now. And am I pairing them right now? I am doing them right now.
That's a heavy sigh. Again.
I think I have the player's handbook, it says here. And I have the first monsters manual.
Behavior to, well, everyone.
Apologizing? I've been pretty darn restrained lately.
If by restrained you mean falling all over yourself to garner the attention of every passing female, then yes, you've been quite restrained.
Jeez, Sylvain.
Mark my words. The more you hurt people, the more weighty the repercussions will be. Your actions will come around to bite you.
Ha! If I get bitten, that's all just part of the game.
Jeez.
I had one girl's brother come after me with a pitchfork.
Hold on a second.
If you end up getting maimed or killed by a pitchfork, don't expect me at your funeral. Glenn used to make light of getting hurt too. Then one day, he got more than hurt. Now he's gone.
I'm sorry.
I try to play abstract characters like a
You're
mind flayer or
I know
a
what it did
hag
to you when you died.
origin, which is a person who's
hurt to
usually a
see you
woman who is
not be able to
eaten
do
by a
anything.
hag but is swapped
And you
out for
wouldn't
another
even come out
hag
of
and
your womb
forgotten.
to take care
Once
of
they
your
reach age
horse.
13, they get
Nothing
hag-like
affected me
powers
the way
instead of
his
becoming a
passing
hag
affected me.
themselves.
Well, I'm happy that you're
Oh,
better.
okay.
Seeing you out
That's
and about helped me
interesting.
relax enough to be able to flirt with girls again.
That is definitely a
Your
more
predictability
abstract
is
character,
utterly
huh?
disappointing. When I finally stopped mourning, you know what brought me back? My
You know what?
concern.
I bet
For
I'd
you.
have really, like a really great time with character building.
You know
I feel
you
like it'd be
can't get
very
along without me
fun.
following in your shadow and caring for you.
Especially if you can
You
build
flirt
unique
with
characters like what
anything
you
that
just
has a pulse,
described.
offend people left and right, and constantly cause commotions.
Huh. The truth really does hurt.
Please, Sylvain, consider your actions before you carry them out. And stop acting so nonchalant about getting hurt or killed. Promise me that.
Okay. I promise.
My cat's being especially hammy on the desk right now. She's like, Mom, you don't need to talk to people on the internet. You need to pet your cat. The best thing about D&D is the creativity. Yes, that's what I believe too. Because it's not just the building of the characters. The Dungeon Master gets to build the campaigns, right? Like, you can make your own campaigns. You don't necessarily have to go with a campaign that's already in a book, right? I think that would be fun. It'd be a lot of fun. So maybe I do need to watch some D&D channels and, like I said, find a group to play with. Whose birthday did that say it was? Dedue's. Here, I'll just give him flowers, since he's not in my house. Alright. Let's certify people. Let's see. What do I have you doing right now? Oh, okay. That's right, I have her working on writing. For example, in my world, I do vampires completely— Ooh, do tell! I would like to hear about your unique vampires, please. I'd be all about that. What classes am I putting people in? Let's see. Oh, that's right, I picked different main characters this time. So what am I doing with Ferdinand, or does it even matter? Let's see. Not me getting all confused. What am I doing with Hapi? I'm making her a Dark Knight this time, right? What am I ever doing right now? Magic? What about Constance? I'm having her be a mortal savant. Okay. Ooh, can she be a trickster right now? She can be a trickster right now. Of course, she knew she would. What do I have Balthus doing? A war master instead of a war monk, okay. Well, I guess I have him working on axes right now, huh? I guess he's fine where he's at. What about Yuri? Oh, I'm gonna make Yuri my dancer, that's right. So what do I want Yuri to be doing right now? I mean, I could also make him a trickster, I guess. For now. Let's see. In your world, vampires are a product of man instead of being a curse or a product of evil gods or demons. They were made to replicate the long lifespans of elves or any other living race. So were they created by experimenting on other humans then? Using magic? Or science? And that's how they got to be vampires in your world? Ooh, that's really cool. You're so creative. I remember when we talked last time, I was super excited too. But yes, so are they the subjects of experiments then? That's dark. That's dark in like the best way. I like that. Oh yeah, I'm making Ferdinand a holy knight. So I guess he's fine where he's at. Let's see. I guess most of these people I'm not really doing anything with. I'm gonna make her a Grimory. Then she's fine where she's at. What am I doing with Petra? Valkyrie? Interesting. I guess I'm making her a Valkyrie. Well, then I guess she needs to work on her riding. I don't think I've ever put... Well, maybe I've had Petra as a Valkyrie, but I don't think I've ever had her as a Cavalier. I can't talk. What the fuck? I forgot how to speak English, even though that's the only language I speak natively. Alright, so I guess we have that. I guess I have Felix as a stand-in right now. What am I doing? Mortal Savant with him? Then he's good where he's at. Let's see. It's made by alchemy and magic. How it works is the infected will grow cells in their bodies that grow into new organs. These organs drain the vitality from the vitals and use that as fuel, which they turn into energy that stops any and all— Ooh. Oh, wow. That's really cool. So then, because they have these new organs, do they still need to feast on blood, or do they feast on, like, life energy? Trickster. I guess I wanted to make Ashe a trickster. Interesting.
Oh, what a relief!
But yeah, really none of these people hardly need to do anything. The sun doesn't harm them, however, they don't have any unique powers. They must consume blood to keep the organs fed, otherwise the new organs will completely drain them of their vitality and they will die. Basically an organic engine. Oh, okay! Oh, that's awesome! That is I like that. So, with these vampires and everything, are you the DM in your current game right now? No, you said you were a different character, huh? But I like your vampires. That is a very unique take on vampires. I don't think I've heard. Very nice. Let's see, Lysithea, what am I doing with Lysithea? Making her a grimoire. I mean, most of these people, I guess I'm not even bothering with, so why am I even looking? But anyway, let's go into mission time. So then do these new organs, besides preventing your vampires from aging, are they stronger than regular humans, or are they just basically people who live forever without aging?
Those villagers were right when they said a storm was brewing. But they were more afraid of an attack than they were of the storm. Let's end this quickly.
The thieves have taken Conand Tower as their base. There it is in the distance.
Miklan must be more skilled than your average thief to have overtaken a place like that.
This area was the site of a massive battle several hundred years ago.
Of course it was.
When invasions from the north were at their peak. This tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
You know your history, Gilbert. If I recall correctly, you're from the kingdom, aren't you?
I left my home long ago. If you have any questions about the mission, I'd be happy to answer them.
Let's see, vampirism isn't cracked, or all it's cracked up to be for the other races like elves. It's only useful to mortal beings like humans. They will get infinite life, but they must consume blood. But if an immortal elf got it, they would get 0 benefits and would be cursed to consume blood. Oof. So is that a torture that people in your world will put on elves then to make them miserable or cause them, like, to die, basically, because they can't eat regular food? That seems like a fate worse than death for an immortal elf. Pretty much. Oh my goodness, that's evil. Oh, that's wicked. That's petty. Oh my goodness, I like that. They can eat regular food, but it won't feed the organs. Oh, so they can eat food for pleasure still, but they still have to drink blood. Fair enough. Man, I'd be so mad if I was an immortal elf, though, and somebody did that to me. Like, do you have to, like... So is it, like, an infection that grows these things? Like, can you give somebody vampirism, like, when you bite them? Because, man, that would suck so hard if you're anything other than human. Let's see. Tell me about House Gautier.
House Gautier has always placed great importance on whether or not someone bears a crest. Margrave Gautier has 2 sons. A crest never manifested for his eldest. It's not hard to imagine why he left and wound up in this sort of life.
There's no reason that crests should have the power to dictate someone's destiny. Don't you agree, Gilbert? He was just another victim of cruel fate. Forsaken by the goddess, who now demands his execution.
You can get it through being bit or through drinking it. Like drinking an infected person's blood, or like drinking a potion that gives it to them, or yes to all.
Thanks.
So I suppose then you could choose it then if you wanted that, like if you're a human.
I am grateful.
But you could also force it onto somebody like an elf who it would hurt by biting them and infecting them with your blood. Is that right? Or is there like a venom on the fangs that does it when you bite? Man, that's dark. That's dark. Alright, so... I guess these adjutants are fine. I don't really care right now who my adjutants are. Ooh, I didn't have to put in Hubert or Edelgard this time. Good deal. Okay, so I know they're gonna have an enemy force come back here, so I need to leave some people back here. I guess this is mostly okay. But I will want you here to where you can get to that chest, because a trickster is a thief with special abilities, more or less, so he'd be able to pick that lock. They don't get fangs. If you want them, you'd have to sharpen them yourself. Oh, okay. So really no aesthetic changes, just
The
the way
enemy
you
is
live
close
life
by.
is now
We're
different,
almost
and
to the
as long
top
as
floor.
you drink the blood, you are immortal and you don't age.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Sure thing.
I will get the victory.
Hold on to that for now.
Stay focused.
This D&D world has been based on an old story that I scrapped due to not liking the characters. Ooh, I'd be willing to hear about your story.
That's my cue.
I'm curious. Oh, still leave him with 1 HP. What a bitch move. I didn't even do that on purpose. Sylvain is one of my adjutants and we're going to go kill his brother. How messed up is that?
Leave it to me.
Okay, so I was gonna leave y'all back here. Imagine Lord of the Rings crossed with Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'm familiar with Lord of the Rings. I did not watch Game of Thrones, and I have not yet read the books, so you might have to help me along with that a little bit. Oh, yeah. I leveled up her magic so she can use bolting. I finally decided to use my renown to level people up.
A grand skirmish.
Yep.
Oh, I should have upgraded my spell 1 level and this person would have died. Oh well. Oh well.
Now I'm even tougher.
I will not hold back.
Get him, Ferdy. Show
Only
me,
a
boss.
fool challenges me.
Oh, Lorenz had 1 more experience point.
The
Rude.
noble standard.
Oh, I guess he was mad Ferdy didn't finish him in the first fight, so he came
should
to be
be
finished
honored.
off this fight. And give Lorenz his 1 experience point.
I thought I gave it my all.
It's about a half-snow elf prince named Fjern, is that how you say that? And his human best friend named Lucian, who go on a quest to get an artifact that heals the land of decay from an evil faction named the Holy Regime. Ooh. Okay, so is this Holy Regime basically trying to rule the world under the guise of, like, doing the right thing or being pure or whatever? Or the grand religion, but really they're just kind of evil? My, how art imitates life. Oh, I guess he could have attacked. Using what? Silence? Maybe. Ah well, that's neither here nor there. They assassinated the imperial family and their relatives so they could become the head of government and conquer the lands in the name of the gods. Of course. But of course, these gods are just constructs that they use to control the people. Is that right? Or are there actual gods that they represent?
Winning's always nice.
Oh, they both leveled. Nice.
Growth is a part of life.
They are a corrupt organization that engage in scandals, bribes, and assassinations to get what they want. Ah, that sounds about
How
right.
this feels.
That sounds about right. All under the guise of piety, but really they just are doing evil things to get what they want. Yeah, that sounds like real life.
Easy peasy.
Alright, so then your main characters, they're seeking this artifact. So what does this artifact do? And are the bad guys after it too? Oh, that should get attack. Maybe not. You know what? Just wait. You're my force that's waiting for these guys anyway. Those guys. Exactly those guys.
Hurry up, you fools!
Enemies approach from the lower floors. Watch the rear flank.
Alright. Ooh, did I give you bows? I did give you bows.
Another win.
It's gonna be a bummer when I swap you out,
Stronger,
Felix.
huh?
Alright, you need to go in here to pick that lock. Everyone else needs to move forward.
Victory is assured.
Oh yeah. Ferdinand ain't playing around.
This was beneath me.
So the land they lived in, it's called the Freelands. It's basically no man's land. That all of the major races like orcs, Slimians, and others live in small villages. It became corrupt after the Fourth Age after the defeat of the first Dark Lord. Got it right the second time? Thank you! I'm like, I know I'm gonna butcher some of these things. I absolutely am. Alright, so there was a first great Dark Lord. So is this Dark Lord coming into play with this Holy Order in the endgame of your campaign, or is that a secret? I mean, I guess that's probably a secret, huh? But this, ooh, is this artifact related to this Dark Lord then? Something to do with his powers or something to do with sealing him? Okay, so... I think I'm trying to level your asses right now.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Ooh. Weak.
Acknowledge my contribution!
I acknowledge you, Constance. You did great.
My next effort shall compensate.
Alright, you can't quite reach any of the enemies, so I guess I end my turn. I play a card face down and end my turn. Guess they couldn't do much either. Alright. Oh, that's not the square I wanted to click. Yuri? I think it's an armor slayer that's in here. Yeah. Put that in the convoy for now. I guess I didn't really need it, but, you know. When in Rome. Hold on. Okay, we'll re-equip you with that. Let's see. Oh, she can use warp. Here, move her ahead a little, I guess. Eventually there's going to be some bad guys that come out of those doors over there. So I may as well have her close by. And there's really nothing going on over here.
Here we go! Attack them from both sides!
Try it.
It's an ambush.
Try me. Let's see, they're a race of slime that display human-like features. Ooh, okay. They are created by the goddess of nature, aka the troublesome little sister of the gods when a slime accidentally found an item she lost. Okay. Troublesome little sister of the gods, huh? So, is she one of those gods that, like... Well, I guess she loves her creations. She's the goddess of nature, so nature would be like her children, right? While the rest of the gods probably think they're above nature and living creatures because they're gods. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so she made them human-like, or gave them more sentience, I guess? For finding her missing item? Oh, I guess I randomly gave Dorothea access. Oh, I guess because she already has her magic at a level that I can't really do much else with.
Take me seriously. I won't go down so easily.
Original wifey. Okay.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Isn't that right, Ashe? Each battle is a chance to grow.
I have so far left to go.
Oh, I guess I can ride ahead now. They have no organs, and you pretty much can't kill them unless you either burn them or destroy their core. Oh, kind of like a virus then. They're alive, but they're not, kind of thing. So do they have distinct personalities like people do then? Or are they just kind of living because it's the nature of all the things that live to live?
No use.
Oh, dang.
My heart is full of victory.
Oh, I guess I should have been working on her bow or her axe. Anything going on down here? Oh, shoot. She probably needs some healing. Oh, no, actually, she's fine. Should have moved her this way. The more damage you do to them, a piece of their core becomes solid and starts to form together. If you destroy it, they will then melt into a puddle of goo. Okay, so yes, they have distinctive personalities. Oh, man. If you destroy their core, they die. Oh, that's so sad. So is this... Ugh, I can't talk to save my life today. As far as existing with, like, the creatures in the world, like, do they have their own society? And do they have thoughts or feelings about this evil regime that took over the government? Like, do they play a huge role in that? On one side or the other?
Only a fool challenges me.
Man. I just need to move Lysithea far, far away. I just made her a target for no reason. Oh, but she can actually go attack that guy now. Or I could have Felix do it.
Child's play.
Some of them don suits of pale armor which compact their slime together that makes their whole body act as one big muscle. Greatest increasing their strength, agility, and endurance. Well, I assume that would also probably help protect their core if they wore that suit of armor, huh? It'd make them less vulnerable. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, you moved literally right in my way, dude. What the hell?
You underestimated me.
Big mistake there. Okay, well then I guess you're gonna come over here and help.
Why am I even here?
What if I do attack them with an axe? Oof. Well, I guess that would be bad because weapon triangle.
All roses have thorns.
Alright, what's going on over here? Ooh, you could use some healing. Well, luckily for you, I'm a a Valkyrie. And I can heal you.
Back to the fray.
I wanted to work on her riding. Here, you go ahead. I have you equip that. And then Ferdinand von Eyre, the noble to whom we shall all aspire.
The mark of nobility.
Alright, did we get a round 2 down here? We did not. Okay, then I guess. Ball's in your court now, guys. Knew there would be a second round of those guys. Man, y'all really hate Lysithea. Oh, nice job, Ly.
Perfect comprehension.
Alright, well, before I forget about this guy... Oh, she can't reach him. That's lame. Well, here, get out of harm's way, then. Okay.
One more success.
Oh, Cecil. One of my cats is crying at the door because I'm not giving him enough attention, even though he was just in my lap right before I went live. It's like, Dad's at work, Mom's playing video games. I'm just so neglected. They're a peaceful race, for the most part, that keep to themselves, and they don't usually get involved in the politics of the world. Smart decision. However, due to the nature of their slime, they're constantly hunted or trafficked for the slime. Ooh. So, what do the people use the slime for? Do they use it for food? Is it fuel? Is it something that's used in, like, magical potions and alchemy? Ooh, tell me more. Products, potions, etc.
A grand skirmish.
Got you. So they're being harvested.
It's good to be king.
So I guess they have to fight to defend themselves, but really they just prefer to stay to their own, huh? Not all slime is the same. Some is super hot. Oh, okay. Got you. They come in different elementals. So they're kind of like Flans from Final Fantasy then, except more humanoid. Okay. What do I have going on up here? Okay, I just moved all of those people. Okay. Guess we'll chill. Go back to the slimes, I guess. Depending on what you're trying to make, it would depend on what kind of slime you would need then. Huh, that's really cool. But also, kind of fucked up for them that they're being harvested like that.
Splendor of nobility.
Man, Ferdy is not playing this time around, y'all.
This was beneath me.
This is what his 3rd or 4th crit this battle. Dorothea had 1, but really it's been Ferdy.
The noble standard.
Nobles must be strong.
Let's see. Okay, let me switch your weapon. Actually, no, that's an archer. Keep your bow. And then we'll just come over here, do one of these.
Should I have held back?
And then there's not really much else going on, so we're just going to chill. And I'm gonna get some coffee. They're fun. Oh, the slimes? They're fun. Like, fun characters to write? I bet. So does a slime join the main team? Like, do they end up having one that wants to fight to protect his people, or do you just kind of encounter them along the journey?
Flame spirit, protect me.
Oh hey, EXP spot. That was fortunate. Oh, and it was just enough to level her too. That was lucky.
War feeds my body and mind.
Yes, yes it does. Okay, I guess, really, is Miklan the only enemy left on the field? Oh, there's that guy up there. Fine. We'll send Ferdy after that guy. There's one named Lozy. Thank you for the pronunciation guide. Okay, so Lozy, who is pretty much their Gandalf. She's a paladin who protects their village in the middle of nowhere. Aw, cool. And she kind of acts as like a guide, like a guiding force for the team through the campaign then, huh? In the name of protecting her people. Nice, I like that. Alright, you. Let's see, he also has axes, right? Not enough to take him out, though. It's okay, we'll try. Hang in there, Ferdy, you got this. Can I do enough to hurt him with her axes, or do I want to wait to bring up Cleo to use magic? We'll wait to bring up Cleo. Magic will hurt him worse than physical attacks will hurt him. Oh! Thank God I play on casual!
So shameful.
Sorry, Ferdy!
How could I fall like this?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ferdy. Avenge him, Gilbert. We got bigger fish to fry up here. Oh, we can't quite reach. Super lame. Guess we're gonna wait one more turn then. Alright, Gilbert. Avenge Ferdinand for me. I don't have anyone else near enough to. Thank you.
For the goddess.
Sure. For the goddess. We're siding with the church this time, so I can get with that. Okay.
So, you think you can take the lance from me?
I do. Let's go.
I'll kill every last one of you!
No, you won't. You'll try, but you won't. Good job, Ashe. Oh. Well, does it really matter where I land? You're gonna change the map anyway. Or you're gonna change our locations anyway. After he
Not bad for
experiences
your kind.
that.
A bunch of spoiled, rotten children.
Poor Miklan, though. I wonder if things would have been different for him. If his father hadn't disowned him. Or if he would have always been a rotten scumbag. But a rotten scumbag with power. Because I think he's fueled by his resentment. He also does some fucked up things he doesn't need to. So I don't know.
Dad, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on!
Either way, I feel sorry for him right here. What a way to die. And no, the Dark Lord is long gone. Oh, my question from earlier. Okay, so he's just part of the lore then. He's not actually active in the current story. Okay. Alright, so this magical item that the party's after.
That form.
What does it do, I guess?
Oh my. Is this your
Is
first
it
time
like a
fighting
magical
such a thing?
weapon, or is it
Listen well
something
to what I
else?
say. An evil power. You cannot. An evil.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that.
Such is the least we can do is put an end to his suffering.
I meant to leave the dialogue play. Oh well, it'll be fine. Alright, let's go after Miklan. Let's put him out of his misery. Yes. This might be the best thing I can do.
Adorable.
Nice job, Yuri. Okay, who's next? It's similar to Gek in Fallout. It creates a suitable environment to live in. So, okay, you're gonna laugh at me. I've never played Fallout. So does it just alter... Oh, would it like alter the... You said they live in like a swampland or something, right? Would it alter their like environment to be something that's more sustainable for people to live in then? Is that what they're trying to do? So not trying to take down the like evil government, they're just trying to live their lives. And right now they're back into this corner. So they're looking for this thing that will make their lives more comfortable. Is that right? Or is it something else? Let's see, who else can reach? Ooh. You can't. Okay. I used your meteor earlier. So I really don't have a lot of means that can reach him right now. I'm still gonna go up here anyway. Yes, so their environment can be livable and can become its own ruling power without having to pay taxes to several factions in order to be invaded and slaughtered. Oh, okay, so they can become their own country and take care of themselves, basically. So they don't have to worry about the protection and or the threat of these other factions. Ooh, but that does present its own challenge, though, because if they are able to do that, won't the other factions want to take over this land? Won't they fight for control of it? But I guess when you're desperate to try to make your way of life more comfortable and livable, you're not necessarily thinking about that, are you? Gilbert's like, yeah, I'm here too. You guys remember that? I'm here too. Let's see. Hell yeah, Happy. Happy was not happy in that moment. Almost there. Let's see, Sylvain's hanging out with Dorothea. Can Dorothea get the kill? Just because Sylvain's with her, that'd be so cool. No, afraid not. That's about as well as we can do with her right now. That's fine though. For example, one of their borders is the Dark Forest. That sounds scary. It too is no man's land except the raven folk that live in the trees doing trading, but beyond it are a race called the Rengellian? They're an artificial race created by a demigod. They're a race of warriors hated by the world that live in the Mesa biome. So why does the rest of the world hate them? Like, is there, like, a good reason to hate them, or are they just being hateful and judgmental people? As people are wont to do. None of these are one-hit KO, huh? What are you, Felix? Also, I'm curious about about the Raven folk. Do they just kind of stay to their forest and like just do trade? Okay, I guess I can probably finish my plan off now. Sorry it had to be this way, Miklan, but the world is a dark and scary place.
Goddess, the beast is gone, yet Miklan and the lance remain.
It is done. Let's retrieve the lance and depart at once.
Man, what a tragic way to die. I mean, I guess Miklan was robbed of his humanity either way, even in his human form.
That man, his form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset.
Especially Sylvain.
I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
It's a complicated answer, Seteth.
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodlan would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
I guess I'm saying with the church,
His
so I have to agree.
transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess.
Oh, it was
Punishment
something.
for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
Hold on, let me take a look at what you've said here real quick. They're hated because they aren't a product of the gods. The Rengelen are a combination of all the major traits of the Great Three. The three major races, elves, dwarves, and humans. Since they have artificial souls, they can't go to the afterlife and are hated by both light and dark and shape gods. Oh, that sucks for them. They had no choice but to be made in the way they are. How sad. Their goal is to raise one of their people to godhood so that he or she can give them an afterlife. Oh! Understandable. Oh, shadow gods instead of shape gods. But that's understandable, so they probably feel... They feel an emptiness, huh? Like a lack of purpose, maybe. Or maybe just a fear and a sadness that once their physical lives are over, that's it for them. That's so sad. But the question is, are they willing to go to any lengths to make one of their own a god? And if so, are they doing experiments that are harmful or dangerous to the other races and or themselves? That's where it gets tricky,
If someone
huh?
without a crest
That's where it
were to
becomes more
wield the
morally
relic
gray.
you possess, they would likely meet the same fate as Miklan. You, however, have been chosen. You are worthy of wielding the sword of the Creator, so there is no need to worry. The Church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
Of course, Rhea.
You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Oh, Peppy cat. My cat is being so cute.
I assume the Archbishop was pleased with your performance. Did you return the Lance of Ruin?
Of course I did.
I keep thinking about what Gilbert told us.
About House Gautier and how messed up it is that they abandoned Miklan?
Miklan was discarded by his family because he was born without a crest. Eventually, he became a masterful thief and gathered enough ruffians to capture a fortress.
Right or wrong, he was a gifted leader. He could have been a great asset to Fodlan. What a waste. It's true that a crest can increase your magical abilities and allow you to wield the full might of a hero's relic. But one cannot measure a leader's worth based solely on whether or not they bear a crest.
That's true.
There are plenty of talented people in this world without one.
Alright, let me pause here a second. They're ruthless to their enemies and show no mercy, as they expect none in return due to their treatment. They want the artifact so they can use it in a ritual to raise either the prince or princess to godhood, depending on who is worthy in the eyes of the king. The artifact is a one-time use item. Okay, so I guess a lot of different people are vying for this artifact for different reasons then, huh? This particular race of people is vying for it so that they can basically give themselves an afterlife and maybe gain the respect of others and feel equal. And then, let's see, the main characters are seeking it because the place they live is basically a wasteland and they want to actually live a comfortable life. Interesting, okay. Got it. But then there's also the possibility that once they raise one of their own to godhood, something more tyrannical could happen. And maybe a war would break out against those who have harmed them. Or maybe they'll just live a peaceful life, knowing that there is an afterlife for them. It could go either way. That's interesting. I love the intricacies of all of this. It's so interesting to me. I would read a book about this or watch a show about this. Or play a D&D campaign about this, since that's what this is. But yes, I agree, Edelgard.
People believe crests are blessings from the goddess, that they're necessary to maintain order in Fodlan. But the people are wrong. Crests are to blame for this brutal, irrational world we live in. Their power is granted only to a select few, whom we elevate and allow to rule the world. Have you ever wondered if the only way to create a truly free world is to dispense with the goddess and the crests? Do that, and people will have no choice but to rise and fall by their own merits.
As much as I agree with that, Edelgard,
I question whether you
I sided with you
revealed
last
too much to the
playthrough, so I
professor.
gotta side with the church
Perhaps I
this
did.
time.
It is true that our teacher possesses a rare talent. Even I cannot deny it. The ability to wield the sword of the Creator is concerning.
I've already explained this to you. My power alone is insufficient. That's why I'm borrowing power from those people. If our teacher can wield it in my stead, I believe that would be for the best.
It's a risk. A dangerous one. You leave me no choice but to take matters into my own hands.
Oh,
Please
Hilda.
excuse me.
I can't hide from the truth. I can't do all that I must on my own. If all I can rely on is my own ambition, my path won't be easy. Is it so risky to reach out my hand? Father, I swear I will not stop until I succeed. My
Probably not
regret,
until you die.
my grief, my whole life. I've thrown it all away into the darkness.
Alright, let's see. There's several others that want it, like the regime, the terror feeder cult,
Professor,
led by the
you
terror
have done
feeder.
well to complete such
The
a
elves, the
difficult
humans,
task.
no surprise there.
You have shown
Everyone wants it.
exceptional skill in leading your
Ooh,
students.
I'd be interested
I
in
am
hearing
forever
different
grateful for the
motivations.
safe
If you would like to
return
tell
of
me
the
about
hero's
those, I would love to hear
Just
that.
as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then,
What's this terror
I shall
feeder
tell you
called?
about your mission for the coming month.
Rhea,
Terrifying
Archbishop.
name. I wonder what
Seteth,
their goals
what
are.
troubles you?
Flame is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flame recently?
Ooh, Flane's supposed to be one of my main members in my party, so once I do this mission, I can swap someone out for Flane.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in
I swap
danger.
out Lysithea.
No, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor,
pretty.
we shall continue our discussion another time.
So this artifact can do just about anything, huh? But yes, I want to know about the Terror Feeder cult.
Part
Ooh,
1.
here we go. The Terror Feeder
White
cult
Cloud.
worships the Terror Feeders,
Horsebow
which are the
mode.
children of the Dark Gods. They're demon-like
Rumors
tricksters
of a
that
reaper.
take 3 forms. Black Mist, a giant animal, and a human-like form. Skelfon,
As
for
cold
example,
air
is the
begins to creep in from the
scorpion.
north of Fargus,
Oh,
Fordham
okay.
welcomes the riches of fall.
So they're like devils and demons
The
and
women
things,
spend
huh?
their days reaping the golden
So what are they going to
fields,
do if they get the
gratefully
artifact?
embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and
Now
empty
there are other
sacks
factions of these kinds of things.
game.
But I guess the main focus is these Terror Feeders. So what is their intention with the artifact? I guess that's my question. They're more like evil genies that act like devils. Oh, okay. Got it. Kind of like Jinn? Ah, okay. Got you. Loving all this folklore, by the way.
Oh, Chatterbox, it's you. Do you need this room for something? Should I leave?
No, stay, Happy. We're
Are
friends.
you sure? With me here, you won't be able to focus on whatever you're doing.
It'll be fine, Happy.
All right, if you're sure. You're a strange one, you know that? When I came in earlier, people couldn't leave fast enough. They ran away like I was a bad smell. I should be used to that sort of thing by now, but, well, it stung a little bit.
Aww.
I almost don't blame them. Everyone must have heard the rumors by now. A girl who summons monsters when she sighs. That's not the kind of thing people keep to themselves. Anyway, I prefer solitude. It's easier that way. You really didn't know? Yeah, the rumors are true as heck. That's why the Knights stuck me in Abyss.
Oh, Happy.
If anything was going to happen, better down there than up here. That was the idea anyway.
Stop here a second. The cult at the beginning were just a bunch of scattered groups. The Terror Feeders don't usually care about ruling anything. They just like chaos. Makes sense. Skelfon is different, more ambitious. Ooh, so what is he after? Is he after power? Is he after... Ooh. Yes, tell me more.
Oh, you had that look on your face. The yikes, get this creep away from me look. It's okay, I'll leave. Look how dangerous I am after all. You wouldn't want to be left alone with someone like me. Who knows? Maybe I'll get exasperated and without thinking I'll start to...
That was mean, Happy. That was funny, though.
Sorry to scare you, Chatterbox. I don't usually do that. Guess I haven't been getting enough sleep. Everybody talking about me like I'm some freak. It's been bothering me.
Oh, I just want to hug her.
It doesn't matter. Gossip is petty and a waste of energy, so there's no need for me to pay it any mind.
Doesn't mean it can't hurt your feelings, though. That's valid.
The funny thing is, all this drama has made me more likely to lose my cool. If that happens, you'll help me out, right?
Of course I will. You're my friend.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flame has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flame is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
Troubling rumors, you say?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The Knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
We'll find her,
Seteth,
Seteth.
recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flane.
You got
it. The Knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Yes, ma'am.
Flane has gone missing? Most unsettling.
It doesn't seem likely that she's simply gotten lost. I'll help in any way that I can.
So, our mission this month is to find her? Well then, let us hurry and locate her before anyone else.
I hope Flane is okay. What would happen if... Just what would we do if... You can't think like that, Bern. Seteth would have a heart attack if he heard you.
Yeah, he
I've
would.
heard that she has a crest, but I suppose for this moment that is irrelevant.
We'll start by gathering information. Someone must have seen Flane recently.
Right. If we work together, I'm certain we'll find her.
Alright, let's do it. Let's find Flane. Petra's birthday. Let me pause here a second. So Scalfon is one of the great four of the Terror Feeders, consisting of Megalaw's endless nightmare. He digs into people's dreams and paints them so vividly, oh, that would scare the shit out of me, that the dreamer accepts it, wow, Elsa, as reality. Oof. Taking the form of a dragon. Vamisa, the Lady of Lies and Illusion, taking the form of a great snake. Scalfon, the Scorpion, the Lord of Domination, and Arian, the Lady of Want, taking the form of a boar. Ooh, these are all very interesting. And you say, oh, I guess because he's the Lord of Domination, Scalfon would be ambitious by nature, wouldn't he? The other Terror Feeders are lesser, but still dangerous. Oh, so he's like their leader, huh? Since I guess he is the Lord of Domination, that would make sense that he would be in a position of leadership. And I'm guessing he wants to extend that power and domination then to the rest of the world. And that's what he would want to use the artifact for, right? To increase his power. I'm guessing. Alright, I don't remember. Oh yeah, she likes... Does she like force spice tea? I think she
You
likes
have my
force
thanks
spice.
for giving me your spare time. This tea is smelling wonderful. It is my favorite for drinking. I have gratitude.
Ah, got you. Okay.
Delicious.
Hold on just a second.
What? I am in agreement. What? Inspirational.
I mean, she does like to swim in the ocean, so it makes sense she'd be interested in the fish.
What?
Like a blouse?
You are not remembering where your homeland is? I am thinking that is strange.
Yes, yes it is. A lot of things are strange.
I am in agreement.
Do you have any gifts she might like? Not particularly. Here, I'll give her lavender.
You have my thanks. I will be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
Oh, Petra, you're so adorable. I love you so much. Okay, so this guy wants to extend his power and domination and use the artifact to amplify his power. Words, Elsa. Okay, so what about the other races? What do the elves want the artifact for? Alright, what supports do I have? Let's get those out of the way. We have Sylvain and Dorothea. Oh, I guess because they were hanging out during the last fight.
It's unusual to find you doing something other than hitting on women.
Ah, Dorothea. I've been preparing to do just that, as it were.
Of course he was.
My intention is to flirt with the monastery's most beautiful flower, Dorothea herself.
Don't tell Ingrid.
Oh dear. And I've ruined all your hard work. You might as well save the effort. I'm not taking the bait.
Oh, Dorothea, your wit is as sharp as your beauty. Don't you want just a little flirting? Just a sample?
Just
I'm
a
not
sample.
like all the others,
Just a little bit. Not like other guys.
By not like all the others, do you mean how serious you are about being disingenuous when you flirt?
That is supposed to mean what exactly?
Exactly
Your
what she
social
said.
standing isn't bad, and you're not bad to look at or particularly dumb. You could easily be engaged by now. But you just flit from one woman to the next without settling on anyone. I bet you enjoy going out with them, but you hate women themselves. Don't you think?
It's not exactly
Me?
that.
Hate women? That couldn't be further from the truth. I'm always serious when it comes to matters of the heart. When I flirt, I stake my life on it.
Jeez.
Uh-huh. I'll believe it when I see it. Staking your life on a person is the sort of thing you should only do when you're in love.
That's what I've been saying. I love you enough to stake my life on it.
So vain.
And I'm seriously in love with each and every girl I flirt with.
I see. Regardless, I'm not staking my life on you. So you better go and fall in love with someone else. Goodbye, Sylvain.
She's stone cold. I love it.
Of course you do, Sylvain. Don't tell Ingrid, though, which is who I'm shipping you with this time around. Alright, that's everybody.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
Of course, of course. Okay, so let's go ahead and accept the mission from Edelgard before I make my rounds here. Oh, I guess I can go talk to y'all real quick, since I spotted you.
Flane's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
Alright, what about you?
I bet Flane ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seteth any longer.
Oh my goodness.
I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
Oh lord. Okay, there's a shiny over here. Worry about that later. Mostly I'm here to talk to Edelgard, so I can do my investigations while I'm making my rounds.
We must begin our search for Flane, Professor. If she ran off of her own free will, that's her business. But that may not be the case. For her sake, I suggest we assume that she was abducted and begin an investigation. Who benefits from kidnapping her? Let's gather all the information we can on anyone who's been acting strangely. I have a favor to ask.
Okay, who else is here? A whole bunch of people are in this area. Dimitri, Dedu, Lorenz, Leonie. Okay. Whee!
Let's see.
Hey, Dimitri.
I have thoroughly surveyed the entire monastery, and yet I have not found a single trace of evidence that suggests Flane was abducted. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts rather than physical evidence. In any case, we must hurry before something terrible happens.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flane's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
We'll find her, don't you worry, Dedu. Okay. Let's run into pillars, because that sounds like fun. Hey, Leonie.
Where could Flane have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flane. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Thanks for the tip, Leonie. Is anyone else here? Lorenz. I think he's over here. Yeah. Whee!
If Flane were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
Of course.
If that is the case, it is unlikely that we will find her anywhere in the monastery.
But she loves it here with all these people, so of course she wouldn't run away. Alright, who is all at the cafeteria? Ferdinand, Felix, Sylvain, and Raphael. Hey, Sylvain.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flane might have eloped. I don't know. I was just suggesting things, and suddenly I was seeing stars and Ingrid was yelling at me.
Let's see. Speaking of terror feeders, later in the story, Bjorn actually makes a deal with Misa to get a bit of strength. Ooh, interesting. I'd like to hear about that. How'd that come to be?
Ah, you're looking for Flane's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa.
Smart man,
There's
Felix.
something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It
Smart
couldn't
man,
hurt to
Felix.
try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Okay, let's see. Is there anyone back here? No. He's gonna make us all dizzy, just for fun. Hey, Raph.
I hope Flane isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flane, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Aloise is just really friendly. That's all he's really guilty of. Being friendly, really bad jokes, and being a little bit loud and obnoxious.
Beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book. If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman.
Like yourself.
Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to? That is what I thought. Why I am here, in fact. But she is nowhere to be seen.
Let's see. However, similar to the devils and hags and other beings like them, terror feeders require a blood price. Sounds about right. The more you ask of them, the more they take from you. She at first asks for some hair, later she asks for some teeth, then a shot glass of blood, and then asks for bits of his soul. Oh shit. What is he getting out of this deal? Like, that's one hell of a deal. Like, one hell of a price. What exactly is he asking her for? I'm scared for him. He's going to die.
Professor, the whole monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flane soon.
All right. So that was everyone here, right? Make my way to the marketplace and then make my usual rounds. First, may as well start with these places. Nothing cool happening at the fishing pond. Alright, let's go to the greenhouse, then we will go to the marketplace, and then I will go to Abyss and make my usual rounds. Nothing here. Any seeds over there? No. Yeah, I'd like to do some gardening, please. Oh, whatever I planted before did really well. Let's plant... I really don't know what plants well together. I really don't. I'm just making it up as I go along. Heading to the market. Oh. She gives him some magic abilities, then weapons, and finally her servant armor, a silver-skilled shot of light armor that highly increases stealth and gives him the ability to soar across gaps and ledges, but to mention high ability and protection. Oh, serpent armor. I know, autocorrect, right? Ooh, so she gives him these really powerful weapons, some powerful armor, and some powerful magic, basically. In exchange for, you know, just your entire soul, your life, your body. Man. You type like Flint Lockwood? I don't understand the reference. Do you mean like, are you on a keyboard right now? Are you like hunting and packing? Are you like typing, or are you on a phone typing?
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flame? You can't really believe I did that.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Man, I suck at pop culture so bad. I'm trying to get better, but I am not good at it. Did you find anything at the pond?
This may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look.
Oh, you're
I
on a phone
bear
call?
the thought of finding
Oh,
her in
focus
its
on your
depths.
phone call. Come back when you're done. I'll be here for a little while. And that one was autocorrect. Oh, autocorrect. But yes, if you're on a phone call, focus on that for now. And then come back when you're done. Live your life. I'm never going to resent anyone for that. Was I working on this? No, I was just working on horses right now. The only other thing I don't have S+ in is armor. Oh, you're not. That was autocorrect. Oh. I fail epically at life. But still, that's still the truth, though. I would never resent anyone for living life.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
Okay, is there any... yeah, there is a shiny right there. And Anna Banana.
Hey, Professor. How's it going?
Oh, we've had this conversation before.
Hey, how about a favor?
Hey.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to run into that dude. I'm here to talk to you.
Hello there.
Alright, who am I doing what with? I'm romancing Seteth, and I am making Yuri my dancer. So then, of course, we're gonna buy the bait. We always buy the bait.
I thank you. This one, yes? I think 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 you.
Always buy the bait. Okay, so Seteth likes
this
the
one,
fishing
yes?
float.
I thank you.
And he likes the Dapper Handkerchief and History of Fodland. Yuri likes Tasty Baked Treat, Goddess Statue, and Board Game is what
This
you have
one,
that he
yes?
likes.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Okay. So then... I need to buy the Goddess Statue
You have
for
a good
Yuri.
eye. A pleasure doing business with you.
And then those other two things. Well, Tasty Baked Treat, I can buy that here.
You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business
Dapper
with
Hanky.
you. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business. Come
Anyway,
again.
Bamisa presents herself as a beautiful woman garbed in ocean blue dress. Her hair is black with gray flowers and ooh, pretty. She wears a silver crown made of snakes. One half is black, the other is white. Ooh, I like that aesthetic. So she presents herself as a very, very beautiful woman who can trick men into making deals with her. I mean, that may not be her intention, but that's definitely a good way to trick human men into making deals with you. Hi, Shammy.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Oh, she's one of the people I'm putting in my party. She's gonna take Felix's place.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm
What are my
impressed.
goals for her?
I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
Sure. Oh, I'm gonna make her Immortal Savant, it looks like.
On it.
Her attire is actually meant to be a giveaway to her
I'm
intentions.
available anytime
Oh,
I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
fair enough. So she never pretends to be anything other than what she is, basically then. And if people are dumb enough to still sell their souls to her, that's on them. I like that. I like that. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm making her Immortal Savant. So she'll need swords. And of course, I'm going to keep her with bows. Alright, you.
Welcome.
You. Well, I don't need to sell, I need to buy. I need to buy Shamir some weapons. Oh, first I need to take an intermediate seal from her. And actually, I could probably buy her something better than an iron bow. Alright, Shamir. Here. I'm gonna buy you all new weapons.
Welcome.
And you're gonna take Felix's place in my party. He was just holding your spot.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Here, I know you can't use any of these yet. But you can use a silver bow,
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Okay, now I'm gonna go do Abyss and do my usual rounds around the monastery. Now that I have the gifts to give Yuri, because I need to work on his charm by having tea parties with him.
I am grateful.
I thank you.
Oh, excuse me.
Thanks so much.
Alright, what's going on here at Abyss? Hey, Abyss Keep. Well, Ghost of Abyss
listen
Keep
up.
and Ghost
I've got
of
something
this
to
other
report.
dude.
Someone's gone missing up top. And guess what? Because of that, this backup guy is still here.
Oh, come on. You like backup,
Catch a
dude.
break, can't I? The investigation may be over, but I thought it best to stay by your side a bit longer. You hear that? Mr. Backup is here voluntarily. I guess that's okay. He's actually not so bad.
The saga of how Abyss Keep falls in love with random dude. The ocean is treacherous, thus the blue dress. The gray flowers mean she explores gray areas and deals, well, exploits, I guess. And the snake crown represents her viewpoints, black and white. Either she sees a client as useful or useless, no in between. And of course, the snakes themselves represent that she will stab her clients in the back. Ooh, beautiful. I like all of that. I very much like all of that. So she very much, in her choices of wardrobe, presents as she is. But when she actually talks to people to make a deal, oh yeah, she'll exploit what she perceives as their weakness. She'll take advantage of something you're wanting or needing, thus all these awful deals she made with the character in your campaign. My god, he must have really, 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 really wanted to bring this artifact home to take care of his people, because he basically sacrificed his whole ass life to her for all of those things. So when he made these sacrifices, did he know that she was a snake in women's clothing, so to say?
With the sickle? He looked like death itself. I saw him at the end of the road, but he stepped around a corner and out of sight. I think he used some kind of secret passage.
Alright, so, okay, there's another NPC here. And then everyone's kind of gathered up there, except for whoever is hanging out by the altar.
First the knights, then some monk. Now a teacher? Church setting up a punchline for a joke or what?
A teacher, huh?
You genius. You're a teacher, aren't you?
I guess. He did, but he made these deals when he had no other choice. So she knew he fell back into a corner and offered these deals. And he's off to find this artifact because he's trying to help his people, basically. So he's doing what he feels he has to, and in his moment of desperation, he made these deals to be able to continue on in his quest. Okay, I get that. I understand that, especially because of what his intentions are. Like, he's making a sacrifice of himself, the one for the sake of the greater good, right? For example, one was to enchant his sword to escape the regime guards, and the armor was to sneak through the cult base to save his friends from Scalfon. Oh, okay, yeah. And I guess in those moments, all you have is all you have, unless you have a little divine intervention, or not so divine intervention in this case, huh?
As soon as word spread of Flane's disappearance, the knights burst into Abyss. We tend to be the first suspects when these things happen, you see. I suppose it's little surprise when there are shady characters always coming and going.
Alright, then everyone else is hanging out up here. I mean, what was he supposed to do when going against another terror feeder? That's fair. That's a fair question. He would need the power of another terror feeder to have a chance of even surviving that fight, I suppose. He's not called Lord of Domination for nothing. Fair point. Absolutely a fair point.
Looking for Flame? Some knights came looking a bit ago, too.
I guess I wouldn't know what
Did
to
some
do
of my
other
own
than to
hunting,
take
but
that
didn't find any
deal
promising
either,
leads.
huh?
I even had some of my people search for her throughout the underground. To no avail. Think about it. The monastery is some 1,000 years old. Who knows how many hidden passageways exist? She could be here, or anywhere, really.
Alright, so will you come to tea with me so I can try to increase your charm? I mean, not that you're not one of the most naturally charming characters in this game. Okay, he likes Albanian, honeyed fruit, and Saros. Do I have Saros tea? I don't. But I do have honeyed fruit.
You asked me here for a reason, yeah? Well, at the very least, this should be interesting. You've got some refined taste. This is my favorite tea. Thanks. Got it.
I'm counting on you.
Got it.
Well, of course, keeping Abyss safe, one of his main goals here. Enjoy. Tell me about yourself.
The sunlight is cloying. I prefer hanging out in the shadows. Nailed it.
Alright. Then I bought you some gifts. I know that you like this.
You really know what I like, don't you?
And let's see. You like this.
You really know what I like, don't you?
And you like this.
You really know what I like, don't you? Cool. Thanks for the treat, friend. Let's do this again sometime, yeah?
Alright. What is his charm sitting at right now? Yuri. 24. Okay, so then... Balthus.
Looking for someone? Huh. Try asking Yuri. He's good with stuff like that. I'm better at hitting things than finding them. Honestly, I didn't even know Seteth had a sister.
I appreciate your honesty there,
Balthus. If you figure out where
Balthus.
she is and need some muscle, just holler. We all have our strengths. For me, my strength is my strength.
I love Balthus. Alright, hi, Hapi.
What kind of scumbag would kidnap poor Flame? She must feel so scared and helpless right now. I hope she's okay.
Aww.
Not really. I just know what it's like to be in that situation. I was kidnapped once, you know. Hopefully we get her back safely.
We will, I promise. And you will help. Okay, let's go back topside now. And see what's going on. Oh, he's sleeping on the chair now. I guess. Is there anyone at the sauna? No. There's a mission over here. And then the training grounds.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Oh, you have a love letter for, I think, Cyril? Is it Cyril this time? Let me look at the map. Yeah, it's Cyril. Alright, who's here? Catherine.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
Rescuers are suspicious. I hear he goes out every night.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Thanks, Catherine. Alright, what's the tournament? Axe tourney? Let's see, I got Ferdy who's good with an axe, but I also have Balthus. Balthus is level 19. You're also level 19. Well, I'm trying to keep Balthus in my main party, so I'm gonna have Balthus do this. The cult base is kinda where you stopped writing. Gotcha. Were you feeling a bit burnt out on it? Like, I understand that. Like, I was working on something recently too, but it was too close to something I was processing in real life, so I had to put it down for a minute.
Even stronger than I look, yeah? You're fresh out of luck.
You got this, Balthus.
You're fresh out
I just
of
don't
luck.
like where it was going. Fair enough. So is it one of those things then that you were setting aside until you could rework it into a place you wanted it to go, or is it just something that you just kind of wanted to be done with? I need to heal Balthus here real quick. Like, I have a bunch of unfinished writing projects too, where it's like, I got to a certain point, and then either I wasn't sure where I wanted it to go, or, like you said, I didn't like where it was going in that moment, so I just put them aside to see if maybe I come up with something different later. And sometimes that works out for me, and sometimes I just end up with this project that never gets finished. So I totally get that. You're busy with your superhero world, which was the main thing you focus on writing. Everything else is kind of secondary. Ooh, superheroes, huh? Interesting. Is that something you'd want to talk about? Like, you were writing a superhero world? Is this also for D&D, or just something you were writing as, like, a writing project? I'm not really good at writing superheroes, so... But I'm definitely interested in superheroes. It's just something that you're writing? Oh, cool! It's got almost 4 years worth of lore. Ooh, see, I like things that are lore heavy, so definitely like that. So with the superheroes, is that like a modern day setting, or is it a futuristic setting, a setting in the past? I want to know all the things. I will never stop asking questions if you tell me stuff. Modern day, okay.
Guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
But then you did mention there's a lot of lore, so whatever these superpowers are based in, there's probably a long story to explain it, huh? I don't even know what questions I should be asking right now, but I'm definitely interested.
What's in Bernie's room but Bernie? Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
Two protagonists that the place in two protagonists but in like separate places, so not like together, but it focuses on two POVs from different people. Okay, so like a split POV kind of thing. Let's see, I've already been over here. Yeah, I've already been here, so I guess I can go to the stables and then go to the church. Okay, you got me at witches. Okay. One is a witch whose parents were murdered by another witch and trapped in a forest, and she grew up alone ever since she was 14. Oh my goodness! So is her goal then to discover who she is, or to get revenge for her parents? Or, let's see. Or is it to get out of this forest where she's trapped? Or all of the above? I guess there's a lot to contend with there. That's a lot of trauma. Oh, here, let me talk to this
This
guy.
might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flame was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker.
How dare you?
Those people are deceptive by nature.
Or are you just a racist priest, dude? Her ability allows her to steal mana from other mages and permanently give it to herself, as well as take their special magic ability. Ooh. Interesting, but very dangerous. So when she takes these things from other witches, do they just become regular people, or do they actually die, or does it depend on how much she drains from them? I bet you that's a hard thing to learn to control. A lot of trial and error with that, if she had no one to teach her.
Young Flame's disappearance is
Regular
most
people.
troubling.
Got you, so they'd just be powerless. Got you. Does she discover this on accident by draining someone around her, or is it something that someone teaches her? Well, I guess you said she grew up alone since a certain age, so...
If Flane has been
I'm gonna
taken
guess she found
hostage,
out by
then we know
accident.
she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
Okay. Who is all over here? Oh yeah, I gotta give the love letter to Cyril. There's an NPC. Annette's here. Oh yes, and Tomas is one of my suspects. And there's a shiny. Hi!
I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone?
I'm actually here to see
Alois
you.
and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
I have a present for you. It's an admiring love letter.
Thanks, Professor.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go talk to this Knight of Saros.
I can only imagine how worried Seteth must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive? I was originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in a town near Garreg-Mach. When I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flame. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
Let's see. The other protagonist is a flesh and blood robot named Leo. So like Leo? He works for a government organization that has him and his other robots go out and kill villains the press doesn't want you to know about. But because he's a robot, he's treated like subhuman garbage. Oh! But he's a sentient... He's sentient, right? So he has, like... Kind of has, like, human thoughts and feelings, right? Like a really smart AI. Okay, got you. But because he's man-made for a certain purpose, humans just look down on them and treat them like scum. Got you. I understand. Okay. So, two very different people from very different backgrounds. Okay. So, does he start questioning his way of life? Does he start having feelings about people treating him the way he's treated?
Let's see.
How does this tie together? I'm so curious, because these are two very different people from two very different ways of life. I would definitely like to see how this all ties together.
There's been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flame was, you know, do you?
We can't rule it out.
Whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flame is safe.
Aw, Annie, you're such a sweetheart. Now I gotta talk to someone who's less sweet. I gotta go talk to stupid Tomas. Ugh. Hey Tomas, I need to have a word with you.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flame has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons? I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garreg-Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
See, when Balthus says he doesn't know that, I believe him. When you say that, I don't believe a word you're saying, Tomas. You're a lying piece of garbage. Alright, let's go talk to everyone over here now. Let's see, there you are.
To think that Flame would disappear like this. Seteth must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
I mean, I guess if she doesn't know who Gilbert actually is, because Gilbert's not Gilbert's real name, it makes sense she would feel that way. He kind of just accepts it. Oh, that's sad. Because it's his purpose. His story evolves when one of the main bad guys called the Alzane show up. They're a race of aliens that use their giant ships to literally grind planets to rubble and take their resources that way. Their goal is to build an artificial galaxy where they can share resources and wealth equally, and everything in their eyes can be perfect. Oh, I see. So they think they're doing something for the greater good by creating this thing where everyone is equal, but they're destroying everything that exists to do that. Oof. That is an interesting moral, philosophy. Like, there's a lot that goes with that. Because destroying all that is now is pretty diabolical. But wanting everyone to live in a way that can be happy and, like, fair and everyone feels equal, I guess that's ultimately a greater good. But I don't know. I don't think the end justifies the means.
I don't know if she ran off or
but I understand why they might think that way.
I just know that Flane's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her. Now, where do I start?
The Alzane created jumpsuits that give them abilities similar to Superman, minus the heat vision and the cold breath. Oof, that's a scary foe. So when they show up, do they happen to come across Leo? Wait, do you say it Leo or do you say Leo when you say the robot's name? I'm reading it as Leo, but I also see that it's hyphened out like letters.
Interesting. Flame? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her.
Linhardt.
Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flane.
Okay. They're the oldest and smartest race in the universe and see everyone else as lesser and feel they should inherit. Okay, I see. So they're just trying to look out for the greater good of their own people because they feel superior. Okay, and then I can say the robot's name is Leo. Okay, got it. So these aliens basically have a god complex in which they think they should, as you just said, inherit the universe. And they're going to do that by crushing everything that is to make things good for their own people by creating something new. Is that right? Okay, Hannah Bananaman was over this way, I believe, wasn't he?
Professor.
Hi. Yes, okay. Ah, got you. So they are kind of sick and twisted in their own way, then.
What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who.
I didn't say I suspect you.
Flane's crest, the major crest of Sethlene, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Actually, I forgot to train with you. Help me with my horse training, please. Okay, now I need to go back over this way. Okay, bye.
Professor.
So then when they arrive on Earth, do they encounter Leo then? Does Leo end up having to face them in battle, or is... I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I should be asking. But I'm interested to see how that evolved
I've
Leo's
only ever
story.
spoken to Flane a
It
handful
sounds
of
interesting.
times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her. Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe.
Don't worry, we've got this. Hey, Mercedes.
Do you really think Flane was kidnapped? I have a feeling you're right. We really need to find her, and quickly.
Let's see, I believe Petra suspects
Flane was
Schindler.
child-napped. That is what you let them
Child-napped?
And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No,
They remind me of warriors of Bridget. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
One of their greatest foes, known as Anon, is an alien who took his brain and put it in a machine and created a hive mind and enslaved his people with it, making them cyborgs, and then started expanding. Oh god. Since he made it big, they've all been focusing their resources on him, because in their eyes, no one should be more advanced than them. Oh wow. That would be scary. Because I guess if you put your brain in a machine, you could possibly never die, or when that machine is destroyed, you're dead. That'd be one hell of a machine that would have to convince someone to do that. But okay, so one of the greatest foes of the heroes, you mean, is this Anon guy? Is Anon one of the aliens, right?
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Leo encounters an Alzian scout that was investigating the solar system, and Anon is one of the biggest foes of the Alzian. Okay, so we got a lot going on here. So the Alzian have this enemy that they feel is taking too much power, right? This Anon guy. But also they're scouting in our solar system right now, and that's how Leo notices them. And they also want to destroy everything so they can make everything in their image. That's a lot. That's a lot of deep lore. So is this like a series then? Like, are we going to encounter like these guys in our solar system and then encounter Anon, or is this all going to happen at once? Either way, interesting. Tell me more. Tell me all the things. I mean, I guess you don't have to tell me everything. If you're writing this and you're going to publish it, I don't want you to give all your secrets away.
Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe. He was just like the rumors say.
They're human-like in appearance, except they have green skin and hair that consists of black and dark green.
He has something to do with Flane's disappearance.
Cool.
Do you?
Now let me go talk to Shamir before I forget to talk to Shamir. Shamir, I know we just became friends, but I need to talk to you.
I'm taking a break. Is this about Flane? You find me suspicious.
You're not from Fodlan. What did you do?
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem?
No,
I
it's
understand
not a problem.
that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros, but that hardly links me to Flane's disappearance.
Don't worry, Shamir. I don't actually find you suspicious. Oh, I guess I could go turn in this quest. The Alzian is sort of a back and forth. They don't like to deal with planets with superheroes. Getting their hands dirty is beneath them. Got you. And then they know if they come to a planet with warriors that can fight them, then they'll get their hands dirty. But if they come to a planet where it's just people who are too weak to fight, it's easy peasy work, huh? Man, fuck those guys. Fuck the Alzian, they're awful. But also they're very interesting characters. They're interesting. But if I lived in that world, I would hate those guys. But I do find those kind of villains interesting. Ooh, I get one opportunity to give bad advice. Let's go. Song and dance live on in our memories, but there's no real record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone remember me when I'm gone? Maybe you should try to be more memorable? Ouch. Who are you again? Double ouch. I'm sure you live on in someone's heart, Dorothea. Those other answers were awful. I mean, if they're forced to, they'll come themselves, but they prefer their lackeys. Oh, lackeys to do their dirty work. So they have aliens from other planets or solar systems that work for them then, huh? Interesting. Now, how did they decide who's worthy enough to work for them and who is beneath even that?
I've served here at Garrick Mach.
The psychology behind this is
for
interesting.
several decades now.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout. Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think. It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound. There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Well, you know, there are some banned books, because, you know, the church doesn't want us to know everything. Who else is here? Marianne, and then Rhea's up in that corner that you can't see because it's covered by my camera.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
Of course. Oh, and there's a shiny over in this corner as well. Thank you. I'll distribute these shinies later. Distribute all these shinies later. All these lost items. Rhea should be over by this tower.
What? Perhaps. Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flane's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note.
Find her together, Rhea.
Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side.
Aw, thanks,
May the
Rhea.
goddess protect dear Flane until she returns to us.
They offer each planet a choice. Come aboard their ship and they'll let them live after they destroy their planet, or die with the planet. 3 resist and they'll fly down to the planet and slaughter the people there and then destroy the planet. Oh, great, guys. Excellent, guys. Well, fuck. These are just the best people ever. Fun bad guys. Definitely fun bad guys, but man, they're kind of dicks, huh? Wow. You can either be my slaves, or you can die with your planet, if you're just cool with dying. Or, you know, we'll just torture you to death and then kill your world. Oh my god, so dark. It's so dark. Let's see. Here, have an ancient coin.
I adore this. I appreciate this.
Have some flowers, Rhea.
I appreciate.
Do I have any supports, by the way? I have support with Rhea now, don't I? I do have level C support with Rhea.
Welcome, Professor.
Leo focuses on the big stuff in
welcomed
terms
you
of
here,
threats.
is it not?
Oh, so the bigger the threat.
There is no need to be nervous.
Or like big, really scary
Please,
threats,
come
Leo gets
closer.
deployed to take care of
When
that.
you speak with me here in this
Oof,
room,
that's a big
you are not
responsibility.
speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea.
But that's how
It's
they
just
find
me.
out these guys are here, huh? Because Leo found them. Found that scout, right?
Such a sweet child. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
Then there's the witch. Her name is Melissa Bach. She's the Doctor Strange / Batman of this world. Ooh, okay. So I wonder, how does she come to know that these evil forces are here? Does she sense their mana? Or does one attack her or something? Dad said you were incredible, Rhea.
Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from Gerald's lips. I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be. Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seiros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
She deals with the smaller threats. One day, a witch named Margaret Noor discovers her there while she was searching for the witch that trapped her there. So she's discovered by another witch then? Interesting. So does she build a relationship with this Margaret person? Definitely be interested to hear about that dynamic. I didn't know. Thank you for telling me, Rhea.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
And also?
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you. By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Oh, Rhea. Okay. Melissa was celebrating her 21st. Margaret found her reanimating the corpses of people the witch killed. Oh boy. She believed she brought them back to life because she didn't fully understand how her powers worked. Wait, so is she a necromancer too? Interesting. Also terrifying.
Anyway.
Hey, Ashe.
I heard something like this happened last year, too. Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits.
Maybe it was. No, it could be the same culprit, though.
I thought the same. Could there be a connection?
Okay, are you all that's here? Yes. Oh, let me go grab this for Marianne real quick. Before I go exploring the second floor. Let's go help Marianne. I'm coming, Marianne. I got these birthing herbs for you to give to, I think you said one of the horses.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
No trouble. The only magic she knows right now is ribbon magic. She produces ribbons that wrap around an object or a person of her choice, which allows her to transform it into anything she wants. Ooh. So like transmutation, kind of. That's a very, very huge power, and terrifying in the wrong hands.
Reflecting on it now, Flame has always seemed a rather odd person.
That was a weird angle.
She appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest. And she's quite wise, but also surprisingly naive.
Maybe she's lived a sheltered life. Maybe she's a ghost.
That's right. Whatever the case, Seteth seems to care for her more than anything.
Well, of course he does. That's his family. Alright, let's keep exploring. Hey Gilbert, I need to have a word with you.
Miss Flane's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation? I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family.
My neck is so stiff.
If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdinand, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... But no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Fair enough. I'm trying my best to give you the shortened version. The lore is insane. Oh, I always want to know all the lore. But also, like I said earlier, like if you're planning to have this published, I don't want you to like give your story away to people on the internet. I want to know all about the lore, but I also don't want to like screw you over. But I'll hear any and all of it that you want to share. Well, was there somebody here? Was there someone on this side? No, that side was empty. I don't know why I came over here.
Hey, you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to run into you. I'm just graceful like that. I don't know if I'll publish it or not. And it's fine. I like sharing stories. Well, then yes, I will absolutely listen to anything you want to tell me about the lore. Let's see. Is there anyone here? Oh, my dad is here.
Because of Flane's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Yuritsa's
I'm not
mask,
close
eh?
to the guy, so I can't say for sure.
Well, no one's close to
Think
him.
of it, you could be right.
Alright, teach me about horses real quick, Dad. Thank you. I like how you can build rapport with Gerald, but literally you can't have supports with them. Like, okay, cool, I guess. Alright, let me go talk to my future husband here, Seteth. I'll
That is
find
all I can
her.
ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
Okay, he won't come to tea because he's stressed, but I can give him gifts.
This is wonderful.
Let's see. And what else do I have that he likes? The dapper handkerchief, right? And owl feathers,
This
of
is
course.
wonderful. This is wonderful. This is wonderful.
Okay, so then I've talked to everybody now, right? I need to go report to Edelgard. Then I'm gonna go have some meals with people and move on about my business. Oh, hi, Pepper Cat. You come back to say hello? Did you go on Peppy Ventures and come back to see us?
I knew I could count on you. Manuela ran off with Yuritsa's mask? We'll have to speak with both of them. But where could Manuela be? Yuritsa is likely at the training grounds, or in his quarters on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Okay. So that's that. I mean, I could go to Yuritsa's room right away, but where's the fun in that? What's all on the calendar? What's happening this month? Rare monster sighting, but no events except for the founding of the Alliance celebration. I mean, I guess I could then, after I have meals with people. Go challenge him right away. Oh, but I don't want to miss opportunities to bond over people's birthdays. Oh, before I go see you, I want to come see you. And let's see. I want to cook with my boyfriend. Or will Seteth not do anything this month because he's distraught? He might be too distraught. Okay. Margaret sees potential in Melissa and tries to help her hone her powers. Margaret, who is a licensed therapist in her secret identity, is helping a woman Melissa's age named Lisa. She is the daughter of the supervillain Magnetize? The first super maid in the US. He's been alive since World War I, when China, the US, Central Europe, and Russia got their hands on the science to make superhumans. Got you, okay. And then Lisa is the daughter of the supervillain, who is one of these superhumans, right? Okay, so we have a supervillain on our planet, and then we have the people destroying the world, and then we have the supervillain that those people destroying the world also view as a villain. There's a lot of forces at play here. Alright, so Lisa is traumatized, I'm guessing, by her dad because of his ambitions, or was he neglectful? Alright, I need to pick someone to cook with. I'll cook with Dorothea, why not?
I can cook food, but not anything you'd call cuisine.
I love your honesty, Dorothea.
I just think it's all the same once it's in your stomach, so why overdo it with the cooking, right?
It's okay if you're not good at cooking, Dorothea. I'm okay at it. I wouldn't say I'm great at it. My fiance likes to cook, so that's fine. Lisa, like her father, can make metal of, and she can attach it to her body magnetically. Oh, metal move, okay. On her mother's side, she can forge metal and heat it up, as well as forge it into whatever she wants as long as it doesn't exceed the height and width of the metal's original shape. So are superhumans basically just like humans with humans with superpowers that can do different things? Can't believe I can't talk today. Okay, so my pairings. Who have I not started with? Well, Petra and Cyril, but Cyril's not on my team yet. Shamir and Catherine, but Catherine's not on my team yet. Annette and Ashe are only at C. Raphael and Leonie are only at C. And I can't really do Hilda and Caspar until later in the game. Okay. So... Annette and Ashe will not eat this. Raphael, but... oh yeah, Raphael and Leonie. Leonie's right there. Also, this world doesn't have a Superman. There's a lot of heroes and villains, but no Superman.
My absolute favorite!
Gotcha, so...
That looks delicious.
Hold on a second.
Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
It has a General Zod and Supergirl, though, in a manner of speaking. So then, is this a world where it's just... where it's accepted that people have, like, special abilities then? Like, is that a normal thing? Or is that something that's kind of happened over time? Or, I don't know what I'm meaning to ask. Like, is it widely accepted that some people have powers, I guess? And are they treated as a certain sort of way? Is there, like, a respect or disrespect for it? It happens over time. People are used to superheroes. Okay, so by the time that the story is taking place, superheroes are just a normal thing. Gotcha. This isn't the boys' universe. Let's see. So it's Leonie and Raphael. Well, Annette and Ashe eat either of these things? Not looking like it. Well, let me check this one. Nope. Well, crap. Those are the only ones that really have upgraded affections. Okay, then. Who am I pairing Felix with? Bernadetta. Nope. How about Petra? Cyril. But Cyril's not on my team yet. Lysithea, who am I pairing her with? Lorenz? I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to work with people I just want to level up instead of working with people I'm trying to pair. Yeah, I'm trying to level you two up.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
My favorite meal at my favorite cost. Free. Gotta love this place.
If you say so, buddy. Oh, is there anything Dorothea and Yuri will both eat? Dorothea doesn't seem enthused about any of these, really. Damn. Okay. Like, really none of the people I'm working with seem super enthused about these. Well, I guess you guys do. Alright, then I guess we'll go to regular dishes then. Alright, so who do I need to work with? Annette and Ashe. There's Ashe and there's Annette.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Okay. Dorothea will Yuri also? Yes, Yuri will also eat this. Boom.
I've eaten many meals in my time, but this is divine.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Let's see. Yeah, I really can't do much with any of these other people until I can recruit them. Oh! The story with those two individuals is when the Elsa were destroying their planet, an alien whose race are just space elves with Superman powers, again, minus the cold breath and the heat vision. But instead, they can shoot lasers out of their palms. Let's see. When they were fleeing the destroyed planet, but they were intercepted by Anand. One of them, who is now known as Elaine, had a choice. Save her cousin, the prince, or risk dying, and she chose to run. So she didn't save her cousin then. She risked dying to run. Is that right? Ooh. So is Elaine another, like, big major character here then? But to make herself feel better, she saw one of their generals and saves him instead of her cousin. Okay. So then, do she and the general survive and the rest of them die? Afriel? Alright, so Elaine and Afriel. They survived this, and I'm guessing their race dies. The rest of them die. Well, shit. That's gotta be a huge weight on both of their consciences, then. That's rough. So then, are these... These wouldn't be the spies that, what's-his-face found, right? They could have had a Superman, but she said nah. They could have had a Superman, but she said nah. Damn. That's pretty blunt. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of fiddling around with people now. I'm gonna have to have another meal. I guess I could take someone to the sauna or something. Ooh, someone wants to talk to me. Here, I guess I will take someone to the sauna. Why not? Just for fun. Who do I want to take to the sauna? Ooh, I should take Shamir because I need to work on catching her up. Hold on a second. Her whole thing is that she's an extremely selfish coward. Sounds like it. Does she have a redemption arc then? Is that what her place in the story is? Or is she just kind of like, fuck y'all as long as I survive? Oh man, we're getting nowhere with this fast. I don't even see a comfort threshold here. I don't see a green line. Normally there's a green line here. Does Shamir not like the sauna? Weird. Well, I don't want to burn my characters though. There's a whole thing where Afriel becomes a villain for a while, trying to make Earth strong to fight the Elzane, but is captured by the government. So does Elaine come to rescue him then? Oh yeah, I have a couple of supports. Elaine fakes her death while doing hero work so she can live a normal life. So she just lets him, like...
What the?
She just lets him be captured by the government? That's a terrible thing. Elaine, you're kind of awful. But she's doing hero work, huh? Ooh, so does she come back for him then? Oh, I didn't even see this shiny here. Alright, who wants to talk to me? Balti wants to talk to me.
Stubborn little... That's it! Nighty night, sleepyhead. Guess that's it. Can't let lowlifes like you into Garrick Mach. Nobody likes troublemakers. Trust me. What the... Oh, it's you.
Hi, Balthus.
Don't sneak up on people. It's rude.
I'm just quiet.
But we can discuss
Try it
your lacking manners another time. Why are you here? You following me, pal?
Wait, no one actually completely forgets about him while in her new life? Wow! What the fuck, bitch? She's kind of awful. I mean, I guess if he becomes a villain and, like, wants to fuck off into space, that's not really her responsibility then, is it? Alright, so she's in her new life. Then what happens? Like, does something happen that makes her come out of hiding?
Guess I can't fault you for that, since you seem to have been mopping up enemies without me knowing it. She really thinks I'm gonna try to reclaim my title. She clearly doesn't know me too well. Yet she keeps sending fools my way like the stubborn shrew she is. That's my stepmother for you.
Eventually, much later down the line, the government forces her out, but that's much later. Oh, does the guy they captured tell them about her?
Shocking. Remember when I told you my little bro inherited House Albrecht after I left? Well, he's my half-bro, and his mother is devoted, to say the least. She'd do anything for him.
Ooh, Leo's boss. Yes, do
to be
tell.
born without a crest. And here I stand with a rare one swimming in my veins. She's convinced I'll return one day to take back my title by force. Completely off her rocker, that one.
We can fix this. Can't you reason with her? We can fix this, Balthus. Let's go.
Not worth the effort. It's best for everyone that I take the brunt of her malice. I can handle it just fine. If I wasn't around, she'd shift her beady gaze to my dad. Maybe even to my mom, who fled the house a while back. Or maybe my little bro would become the target of her good intentions. Can't allow that to happen.
She sounds awful. Balthus, your stepmom
That's the
sounds
bottom
awful.
line. Long story short, you should keep your distance from me.
No way,
if
we're
that
friends.
assassin's dagger took you out, everyone here would fall to pieces. How would I explain that?
I can protect both of us, Balthus.
That's some big talk, pal. So, you'll protect me too, will you?
Mm-hmm.
To think someone who can keep up with the exalted king of grappling would say such a swell thing. I'm a betting man, so I'll take the bait. Let's see if you really intend to protect me.
Oh, I do.
Or if those were just pretty words.
His name is Colt. He's a Castum similar to Afriel or Elaine. His planet was destroyed by the Alzane. Castums look exactly like humans, just a bit paler. They can fly and are slightly stronger than us, but not by much. They can fire a laser out of their entire face. That sounds painful, but it's extremely draining. However, their immune systems are far weaker than us, so they typically die of illness at a young age then, huh? Okay, so this is Leo's boss. So he works for the government here on Earth? Or is it a completely, like, different planet? I guess I didn't ask that at the beginning, huh? Does this take place on a completely different planet? Like, I don't know why I keep taking Earth into the equation. I never even asked. They get sick easily, they can't eat poultry, chocolate, and can't drink soda. Oh, it does take place on Earth. Okay. So then, he's a government worker, right? On Earth, but he's from a different planet? Or is this a species that exists on our planet?
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
Aw, I like them too. Not that much. It would seem that way, though.
And you're not modest about it. I like that.
He's from planet
Still,
Casta.
I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
Thank you. So, are people from Casta now just is there like a sector of those that like live on Earth now? Is that like a normal thing? Or did he have to work really hard to earn his place? A planet with a red sun. Oh, so their planet's about to be extinct then, huh? Because isn't a red sun a sun that's close to death? Isn't that correct? Or is it just naturally the color of their sun?
I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you. But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but
I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles.
Yeah, aliens consistently flock here for some reason. We're just that special. Earth is just that unique, I guess.
You deal with a lot of nobles when you're a merc. I didn't mind putting my life on the line, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want.
I love Shamir, oh my god.
I'm joking. But
Or
the
are
knights
you?
do make a good business partner.
It's okay. I want to punch some of the nobles in the face too.
I don't believe in the Church of Seros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights. Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
Well, feel free to join me, Shamir. You are now a main member of my party. I just had to have someone hold a spot for you. Okay, and that was it, right? Colt wears his intimidating helmet and mask that gives him a robotic voice. He has an apparatus attached to his body that injects him with a formula that takes his power away. So, that's interesting. Does he intentionally weaken himself, or is this a condition of him working for the government? He does it willingly. Is he worried that his powers could be dangerous to the people around him?
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
Who doesn't, Shammy? Oh, it's my character's birthday. That's right. Instead of giving her my actual birthday, I gave her the day I was supposed to be born. He believes that if the Castims want to live among humans, then they should be like humans. Oh, okay. So he's doing it for the sake of fitting in and living a human life on a human planet.
Nothing is impossible for us.
So he does it because he feels like it's the right thing to do.
We will be
is the
doing
short
the
of
best.
it.
I am having a report, Professor.
Okay, so... Alright, we got rare beasts, so I guess we can battle. Guess we can battle. And we can welcome Shamir to the party and get her to level up some. Get her to work on her sword play a little bit. And then on the 15th, I need to change her learning focus. However, unbeknownst to him, this formula mutated his muscle tissue that actually makes him stronger than a hero like the Hulk. Oh shit. So in trying to weaken himself to relate better to humans, he actually made himself stronger. And he doesn't even know it yet. Ooh. Curious to see how he finds out about that. That is something else. Alright, so... Felix, you were holding Shamir's spot, so welcome to the party, Shamir. And now who do I want to put in as adjutants? Or does it even really matter? Right now I don't think it does. I guess I think about what paralogs are coming. Or are there no paralogs right now for me? So I guess it really doesn't matter who my adjutants are. I just don't want to level Edelgard or Hubert because I'm going against them this time. Have we done any paralogs yet? In that case, maybe I do want to have certain units here. The formula takes his strength from him still, but if he doesn't inject it, he'll find that he's much stronger than before. He finds this out in a flashback. Uh-oh. So, tell me about this flashback. What happens? Who else do I want to take? Wait, who am I with right now? Shamir? I gave her Ashe, right? I guess for now, Lysithea can take Mercedes? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I do need to work on leveling Shamir, though. What level is she? 11? Yeah, she needs to level up some. Otherwise, I guess I'm okay with this formation.
To work.
Ashe is like, let me smack this guy around too.
I'm starting to see results.
Alright.
Let me at him.
Sure thing.
Why are we getting all the way over there? Oh, because silence. Oh, because these are the only people we can reach. Fine, I guess do that.
Not too shabby.
Leave it to me.
I guess just heal her for now.
Yeah.
I'm good now.
I don't have time for failure.
Let's see. His flashback shows his dedication to humanity and its people, and that he's grateful they took his place, or took his people in, that sort of thing. Got you. So then... Hold on. Now let me tell you about one of Melissa's greatest villains. Let me tell you, I loved writing... Oh my god, yes! Yes, I want to hear... I especially want to hear about what you're enthusiastic about in this. So yes, do tell. I am here for it.
Stay focused.
You know what? We're mostly trying to level up Shamir, so I'm not going to move everyone in. I really remember there's a beastie here too. Maybe I should be moving people. Ooh. The beastie nailed a crit. Sucks to suck.
As expected.
The beast came to me, so I had to come to him. Or her. Her name is Holly Gardenia. At first, she becomes Melissa's best friend. Then Lisa goes off to work for Colt much later in the series. Ooh, so why are they enemies now? What happened to make Holly and Melissa hate each other? Friends to enemies is one of my favorite tropes in every sense of fiction. Well. That was not at all helpful, Balthus. Thank you so much. Appreciate how unhelpful that was.
That's my cue.
Here. We're not trying to worry about you right now, buddy.
You were wide open.
Here, maybe I'll just use your bow for now. I guess it doesn't make a difference on this guy. Here, come take this guy out then. Holly and Melissa go on an adventure to stop Margaret's family for a global magic crime syndicate. Ooh. And one of Holly's former lovers, wow, Elsa words, named Theo. I'll tell you about him later. Holly betrays her so she can become human again because she's undead. So Holly is an undead. Okay, who is friends with Melissa. They go on an adventure to stop Margaret's family, a magic crime syndicate, and one of Holly's former lovers named Theo is in this syndicate. And then Holly betrays her friend because the syndicate offers her her humanity back. Do I have that right?
I will get the victory. I will not be stopping.
No, no, you will not, Petra.
Disappointing, but I
will not lose my heart. Okay.
The sun.
No, after beating Theo, Holly takes it back and betrays her. Holly takes it back and betrays her. So how does that happen? Now I'm curious. Like, how does one make themselves no longer an undead?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Definitely curious. I could heal Balthus, or I could attack the enemy. I'm gonna attack the enemy. By stealing a dark magic book. Oh, okay. So what was the price of getting her humanity back? Was there a cost? Dark magic normally has a heavy cost, right? Okay. Magic resistant.
Predictable.
We must all do our part.
I can feel the difference.
Right. Come up here. Holly's magic ability allows her to temporarily increase her power if she steals the vitality of those around her, letting her also heal armor or heal any wound, huh? So she had to hurt somebody to get that back because it allows her to temporarily increase her power if she steals vitality. So did she steal Theo's vitality to use the spell to make herself human? Or did she do something to Melissa or someone Melissa loves? That's interesting. She already did that a while back. Okay. Yep. Got you. I don't know why I'm fixating so heavy on this then. I am so sorry. I am probably absolutely missing the point.
Oh yeah.
Theo is complicated. Oh dear. We do love our complicated men. Oh, you poisoned all of us. I don't think I have anyone here that can use fortify. Or not fortify, restore. That sucks. We're always gonna be poisoned. It's fine. We'll be fine. Here. Can you actually hurt this guy now? Not really. Okay, well, let's... Oh god. You need healing. We'll focus on that in a minute. We all really need healing.
That was nothing.
Ooh, good job. Alright, fall back for a moment. Hang in there, Constance. Holly Holly murdered him to save herself after she was killed. Members of the Academy, the Nora family runs, but she found out her heart was gone. So while she had a few seconds of life, she made herself an undead. So she cast a spell that makes her an undead then? Because she was about to die. So she did something that could preserve her life. Got you. Okay. And she murdered Theo to do that. Big hands, small... That's okay. I have tiny hands, long fingers, so... I understand. But in an opposite way. So did she sacrifice his vitality then to make herself an undead? And that's why he died. That's my guess. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Got it. Got it. What am I doing? I'm trying to kill this beastie.
You sure?
And I need to heal people too. Okay, here. Heal your boyfriend.
Thanks. Sure thing.
And hopefully he can take out this beast. Ooh, alright.
Out of my way.
Good job, Yuri.
I'll never be satisfied.
Okay. Heal. Balthus. However, a small eventual bit of Theo's soul was taken by one of the Nors and put into a stone golem. Okay, I get you now. And that's the Theo we know today. Okay, so the Theo that's with the Magic Crime Syndicate, right? The one that Holly and her friend / now enemy are going to face. Okay, I understand now. Okay, that makes sense to me. I'm with it. That's actually pretty cool.
Be mindful.
So now, does he have any, like, semblance of his personality? Or is he just kind of the will of him wanting revenge on Holly for killing him? Like, how much of him is still there, I guess? Yes, except he just wants revenge. So it's mostly just, like, the will of his revenge propelling this golem forward to try to get revenge on Holly. Got it. So he is a terrifying weapon, basically, because he has that strong, like, deep-seated hate and need for revenge. Yeah, that would be scary. I wouldn't want to fight that either. I would want nothing to do with that. It's his will for revenge that pretends to be his original self. Oh! So it's able to cloak itself as the him he used to be before all of that. Got you. Okay.
Stay focused.
That's scary. I stand by my statement of that is scary. He also deceives Melissa before the Holly betrayal. Ooh, what happened?
One more success.
Just kill them all, Petra.
My heart is full of victory.
And after the betrayal, he works with her again.
One more success.
A lot back and forth between those three individuals. So a lot of love and hate between them, huh? And a lot of using each other maybe to... because they understand each other's abilities as a means to an end. Very, very complicated. I can't even call it a love triangle, can I? It's more like a allyship triangle.
Are we done?
I'm trying to get you to catch up to the rest of the group, Shamir.
This'll make the job easier.
Okay, so now back to Holly. She is a deranged psychopath who is basically the Joker with superpowers. Oh dear. Yes. Keep telling me about her. I can just feel the excitement you have to tell me about her. So, the Joker with superpowers. So, literally she is chaos with magic. Magical chaos. Let's see. Did I give you a weapon? I gave you lances. Oh yeah, because I'm trying to make you a Dark Knight, so you need to get good at lances, actually.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
She is good at lances already.
Now I'm even tougher.
Okay. Let's go slay the boss.
I will not be stopping. I am greater now.
Let me explain her backstory. Fair warning, this does get a bit dark. Alright, fair enough, I have been warned. But I definitely like to hear a good origin story. It kind of explains a lot about the characterization. Alright, Balti. You're up, buddy.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Holly was born to a religious family that saw her as the devil when they saw that she was a witch. In my own way, I can kind of relate to that, actually.
No hesitation.
You didn't give it your all.
Okay. We're just gonna leave it to these guys to finish those guys off.
Too easy.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Okay. Yes, I know. A bunch of people are still poisoned. She was beaten, abused, starved, etc. The only real ally she had was her little brother, Xander. Uh-oh. Why do I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen to Xander?
Another one down.
I'm starting to see results.
This treatment causes her to go insane and take her rage out on animals, including her cat, which she turned into a fur coat for her doll. Oh god! Oh my god! Yeah, she's definitely a very dark case already. I'm gonna, like, give my cat pets right now. I have 4 cats, and one of them is laying on my desk right now. Alright, so we already know that she's gonna turn into some very dark psycho person if she doesn't get therapy, which apparently she does not. Alright, I'm definitely down to hear some more. Made my skin crawl a bit, but good storytelling will make that happen, right? Alright, let's go to the forest. Oh, my sleepy little pepper cat. Do I really care about my adjutants right now? Not entirely. I mean, I guess. I'll put Ashe with you, and I'll put... I guess I'll put Mercy with you. As long as I don't get you up to A, that's fine. Okay, so horse units would be better used down here because of the forest. So all of y'all go down here. That Actually, I think that's about where I wanted Shamir to be anyway. I think, well, I don't want Dorothea in the front. I will put Balthus in the front. Holly later was taken into the Nor Academy of Magic after running away and stayed there for many, many years, which eventually led to her death, quote unquote. Quote unquote death. Okay. So she dies at this academy, huh? So, what was it? Hold on, did you explain this already? What it was that killed her? Or attempted to kill her? So I know she sacrificed her lover to, not die.
To work.
Here, down to the XP square.
Another one down.
After her arc with Melissa, she returned home and
This'll make
had
the job
a bit of
easier.
a reunion with her family, which of course did not end pleasantly. I imagine it did not end well for anybody. Well, what about Xander? Was Xander part of this reunion, and did she take her revenge out on him too? Or was he spared?
I will get the victory. One more success.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Okay.
Stay focused. As expected.
Sure thing.
I guess you can come down here and help these guys out.
Sally forth!
We're not gonna use bolting just yet.
Yep.
Oh, you can use warp too. Okay.
That's my cue.
And it won't be a bad thing if I switch out Lysithea to put in Flame.
Leave it to me.
Because I have Hapi that can use warp. And I'm gonna have to be a mounted unit, so that could be helpful.
At least you're no coward. That's life.
But if I'm gonna have Hapi be a mounted unit, maybe I won't have Petra be a mounted unit, or I'll change her into... Maybe I should change it to Petra anyway.
That is that.
Maybe I should make her... Yeah, I should change what I have Petra doing. Change her focuses when I get back to a day where I can train. Let's see. Yes, except she made him watch from a chair she tied him to? Oh! Wait, so she spares him and makes him watch? Oh, that's so fucked up! That is what you call twisted love. My god. That is dark. Wait, so if Xander lives, does he want revenge on Holly for this? Because yeah, like you just said, she is unwell. This woman is absolutely unwell. That is the truest of stories.
I shall rise, but your day is past. I feel more powerful.
I mean, I did randomly give her axes, but that's not really gonna do much. In her mind, she thinks he'd enjoy it. Wait, so was Xander abused too? Or was it just Holly because Holly was a witch? Alright, let's see if I can send Balthus ahead a little bit.
Winning's always nice.
Alright, Balthus.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
Says the man with a literal 8-pack. A literal 8-pack. I counted them. He has an 8-pack. No, he wasn't, but Holly created this fantasy that he was. Ooh, okay. So in her depravity, she has convinced himself that he was part of what was being abused. Okay, I get that. Got you. So in her mind, because she's convinced herself of this in her delusions, she thinks that he would enjoy this because she's rescuing them both from the evil that is their parents. My god, that's dark. You were not kidding when you said it gets dark. I mean, going through that kind of shit can fuck a person up. My god.
You fought well.
So, does Xander know she thinks this? Is Xander aware of her delusions?
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
Out of my way.
Only a fool challenges me.
No, he wasn't, but Holly created this. Oh, I just reread that. I don't know why my eye went to that. It's like, let me reread that sentence. But man, he doesn't know that she thinks that. Oh my god. So he just thinks that she thinks that he would just want to see them dead just because. Or because of her own experience. Oh my goodness. So, I imagine that watching this happen now, his sister killing his parents, fucks him up a bit. Does he seek revenge on her, or does he seek to understand where she is coming from? Or yes to both? Or no to either. Now would be an okay time to use bolting. But on Boomst.
A grand skirmish.
I guess I'm gonna have Shamir be a mortal savant. Maybe I'll just leave Constance as a trickster, because I'm gonna have Yuri be my dancer. Yeah, I think I might leave that like that. Not me totally changing up all these things midstream. Oh yeah, you can use warp too. But I'm gonna have you hold off on that. Alright, what's going on down here? This actually ties into why Holly continues to hate Melissa after their arc. She can't comprehend why Melissa didn't turn out like her after all she went through in life, and that makes her angry. So was Melissa also abused as a kid? Or did she go through some other really fucked up shit?
As expected. Witness frigid pride.
Alright, can you reach? Oh, yes, yes you can. Let's take out this mage. Or if you want to dive into Holly's mind, she thinks Melissa is, but is putting on a mask to hide it.
This was beneath me.
Wait, so did she create an abuse story for Melissa too then? In her own mind?
The noble standard.
Or try to come up with a reason to believe that... Does she think everyone she cares about went through similar experiences to what she did? Because it's the only way that she can relate to other people? Because she doesn't know how to relate to someone else in any other way?
It's good to be king.
Something like that. Okay. I got you. So, she's been broken down so much by the abuse then by her parents that... Oh my goodness, yeah, she doesn't know how to relate to anyone else because her... I guess in her head then, let me ask you, does she think people are either cruel and abusers or abused? Like there's no in between abuser and abused? Like those are the two personality types that exist in the world? In Melissa's case, they have similar backgrounds, but Melissa's parents were not abusive.
Gotta focus up.
So, did Melissa, like, have traumatic experiences with other people, but her parents were cool? Or she just struggled to come into her own with her powers and understand who she is? And then, what's her name? Holly's mind took it further? I guess there's a lot of different things that could mean. What am I doing? I want Happy to work. Shamir. Yes. Okay. So in a sense, Melissa does actually relate to what Holly went through, but in a different way than Holly experienced it. But she understands that not all people are bad people just because you've experienced evil at the hands of other people. She understands there's more nuance to just good or just bad. And then Holly doesn't like that because Holly only sees humans as good or bad. That's interesting. And I can definitely understand and appreciate the way that they have the same experiences in a way, but also the way they handled it contrasts each other, because you can interpret things differently or have different perspectives based on your experiences. And different people have different understandings, and that's something that Holly isn't understanding.
I will remove you!
Let him know, Petra. Let him know.
My heart is full of victory. Disappointing, but
I can't wait to challenge you.
But you did challenge her with the supports. You trained with her, and it was too much for you, Ferdinand. Petra was too much woman for you. Petra was too much warrior for you. Alright, I'm going to take 5 minutes to use the restroom real quick, and then I'm going to come right back. But we will continue this in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. I mean, Melissa's sister Marie didn't take it well. She became a witch hunter for the government. Oh god. So, Melissa's sister became a witch hunter for the government. Was she a witch, or was she upset that her sister was a witch?
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Or is she a self-hating witch?
I thank you.
Let's see. Guys, you can keep hanging out with Ashe. And I guess Mercedes can come back and hang out with you. Okay, it's this map. Put all my mounted units to the back. But also, I am going to change Petra to a flying unit. I might reclass her to a non-mounted unit because I have lots of mounted units. Oh, I had her as a sniper for a bit, or an archer for a bit. So we'll make her an archer for now.
A new feeling. I will learn again.
Okay, now I don't have 500 mounted units. And I'm going to make Hapi a mounted unit, but I'm also going to take Ferdinand out. And then I'm going to have Seteth as a flying unit, and I guess I would also have Petra as a flying unit. Maybe I won't have... I don't know. I might rework this when I come off the stream. But I don't want to have 50 mounted units. Okay, I want to level her, so she's going to go this way. Sure, that works.
Stay focused. To work.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
So if they don't slaughter her right away.
I will get the victory. I will not be stopping.
Oh. She's creeping up on an S+ bow.
Yep.
Speaking of bows. Why not?
The sun.
Here, let's take out one of these guys over here. Just because we can.
I sped a weakling to their demise. It's just not my day.
Well, that worked out.
Is such a small change truly an improvement?
Alright. Balti.
Sure thing.
Yurikins. Oh. Okay.
That's my cue.
We're gonna hang on to Meteor for a minute.
Leave it to me.
We gotta have to work. Okay, well. Oh, thank you for sharing your story with me, and thank you for hanging out with me for a while. I hope you have a good day at work, and I hopefully will talk to you again soon. It's always a pleasure.
Silenced.
Let him know, Shammy. Let him know.
You fought well.
Ooh, we don't want to kill you though. Just kind of hang out over here. Okay.
One more success.
How about this?
I won? That can't be right.
Of course it can. You're Constance von Nouveau.
I feel more powerful.
Oh, well. Good job, Dorothea.
Nighty-night.
Ooh.
Good enough for me.
I'd say so. Good enough for me, too. Alright, here.
Only a fool challenges me.
Well, apparently we got lots of fools in the audience right now. Excuse me.
No use.
Get it, Shammy.
Are we done? I'll grow as strong as I can.
I have so far left to go.
Boring.
I will not be stopping.
Ooh, golden apple. I'll have to remember to give that to Yuri. Okay, so who do I want to do what?
My heart is full of victory.
Maybe I will make her like a mortal savant. Not me over here changing it up. Here. I'm gonna make her a mortal savant. Because let's see, I'll have Hapi as a dark knight. I'm doing Flame as a dark flyer, Seteth as a wyvern lord. And then I'm working on riding with the professor. So that should be plenty enough mounted units that I should have her be a grounded unit. Okay, she's nimble and dexterous. It'd be a waste if I didn't have her as something like a mortal savant. Okay, so then...
You're fresh out of luck. That's life.
Alright, Yurikens.
Not too shabby.
Good try.
You got this, Constance. Good job. Aw, man. So close. Oh, man. That puts her in harm's way.
That's a relief.
Alright. Shamir, Shamir, Shamir. Come here and face Shamir.
Sleep in the dirt.
She's like, sleep in the dirt, bitch.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
Shamir, I'm so glad you're gonna be in my main party this time. I love it. I love Shammy. She's kind of the best.
Appreciated.
Alright.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I'm sorry, Dorothea. I know I fucked up.
Not here. I can't quit now.
It's okay. You're just gonna go on to the infirmary. I almost said the bench, but you're going to the infirmary. You'll be fine. Alright. Let's get him, Shamir.
I'm starting to see results.
Cool.
You fought well.
All right.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
And down here... Look, I'm going to avenge Dorothea now, and you're not gonna like it.
You will be slapped down.
Fuck yeah! She's like, you hurt my best friend. Screw you.
War feeds my body and mind.
Sorry about the random loud car driving by my apartment. Alright, see if they go for Shammy. Oh yeah.
Another one down.
That's exactly what I was hoping you would do, bitch.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
And Petra. Good job. And we dance, dance, dance. We drink some sparkling water. I just finished my coffee. We're thinking. There we go. Okay. So now I get to work on some goals here that I need to change around. And I probably need to change around some group tasks as well. Okay, so... because I've changed what I want people to do, I will eventually have Seteth and... what's her name? Flane. Seteth and Flane doing flying. But for now, who do I want to hold down the fort? Happy's gonna be a Dark Knight. She needs to work on riding. So Hapi... and I don't know who. Hapi. I guess Hapi and Ferdinand for now? Okay, so now goals. Petra, you don't need to work on riding anymore. You're going to be a mortal savant. What are you good at and what do you need help with? Well, fists. You need help with fists. And, well, shit. You know what? Just focus on bows. Get to S plus bow. That'll work for me. And then I need to change Shammy's goals. I'll use Renown later to see what she actually needs, but for right now, she needs Swords and Reason. Needs Swords and Reason. Alright. Speaking of Shammy.
Technique never betrays.
Okay. Petra. We're gonna get you S plus bow this playthrough, girly. We're gonna do it. You're gonna be Mortal Savant, you're gonna be really good at bows. Dorothea. I decided I randomly wanted you to learn axes, so here we go. I think I were doing axes and lances. Because she's already mastered magic. Oh, I didn't change her goals. I did not change her goals. Well, learn axes. Just get good at axes for some reason. Oh, well, Linhardt needs to change his goals too, shit. Goal. Swords and bows, I guess. Anyone else got S plus stuff I need to take off of them? You. You. Axes and bows. Mercedes. I guess you're gonna pick up a new weapon. You're gonna learn to be good at swords. Here. Just focus on faith for right now. Just focus on axes for right now. See, I'm glad I looked at this. Lysithea. What is a weapon I can make you randomly good at? Or I could just have you just get really good at leadership. I could have her just get really good at leadership. But she already has B with axes. I guess you also like to be good at authority, though. Hold on. Speaking of, what is your skill level of authority, girl? Non-existent. Here, get good at authority. Also you. Swords and authority, why not? Let's see. I think... nope. We need to change your goals. I guess. You know what? Authority and flying. Why not? Well, nah. Let's just have her get good at flying. And lances. I think... Jesus. Alright, Yuri. I guess you're gonna focus on bows. Focus on bows. Wait, and you should be naturally good at authority. Why aren't you? Alright, you're focusing on those things. Why are you focusing on magic, though? I'm not even making you a magic unit. Oh, I think I understand why. You know what? Just focus on your axes. Just get really good at axes, because you're already really good at fists. Okay, that makes sense for you. That makes sense for you. Okay, we're good now. We are pleased with this. Okay, so your writing's at S, this is at A. I guess I also was working on your bows, kind of. But here. I'm gonna work on your lances, because you are going to be a Dark Knight. You... Oh, hey. Creeping up on that level S sword, so let's grind that a little bit here. Close. Balthus, we're trying to get you up to that level S axe. So now you're not using magic. I'm making you a war master instead of a war monk. Yuri, you're gonna be my dancer. So really, I can make you good at anything. Let's work on your authority, honey. So I feel like Yuri should just naturally be good at that. He runs Abyss.
I have a question.
I'm not very good at sharing my opinion. Usually I go along with what everyone else thinks. I don't want to bother anyone. They'll appreciate your opinion, let yourself be heard. It's okay to be quiet and just listen. Take charge. You know what? I think they'll appreciate you.
Thank you.
Professor.
Lance and flying. Focus on Lance and flying to become a Pegasus Knight. And it is Catherine's birthday. I don't know what tea she likes. I have no idea. I'm gonna give her almond tea.
Oh, you didn't invite me here for a duel? Thanks.
Dun, 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 dun,
Can I get a refill? What?
You know what? Working hours, obviously. Open's future, past laughs. Yeah, last battle probably would have worked too.
I'm always watching you. I guess this is your way of returning the favor.
I guess. Or I was just trying to celebrate your birthday.
What?
Let's see. You would probably like the training weight.
I'll take it. Thanks for the tea. Invite me again when you like. Bye.
Bye. It's nice having tea with you, Catherine.
It is a perfect day to exert oneself.
Of course.
Wish us luck. We're gonna need it.
Jeez.
Guess that's that.
My efforts were not in...
Aha! I'm getting...
I'm a quick study.
It is still far from enough.
Perfect. Okay, so let me look at the calendar.
Appreciate it.
Well, in a second. Ooh, Black Pearl. I got a couple things I need to give to Yuri. Hold on, before I look at the calendar. Yuri. I need to borrow one of these things back real quick. Because there's a few things I need to give you. Make you the most charming man here, even though you kind of already are. And also, isn't there like an accessory? Yeah, doesn't this increase charm? Gives you charm +2, so you're gonna take that for now. And we're gonna look at supports real fast.
Thank you for going to such lengths to come see me, Happy.
I live here, so it's not like I had to travel a long way.
Exactly.
Do you need me for something, Coco?
Need might be an exaggeration.
Good, because I was just headed to bed. It's nearly sunset. Have a good night.
Wait, no! Just because I don't need you for anything doesn't mean you may go. Need isn't quite it precisely. How to broach the subject nicely.
Nice rhyme. Are you dabbling in poetry now?
Don't be daft. Anyway, I need you for something.
You could have just said that from the start. So you want me to drink whatever this is?
Coffee.
It's how I intend to show my gratitude for all the things you do for me.
Right. Everything I do for you.
Such as... what exactly?
Oh, you know, the pastries, the dried meats, sharing your fruits.
Oh, like when we ate those currants and you got juice all over your face.
Must you bring that up every time?
Of
course.
course.
It took me hours to get the stains out of my favorite fan.
I thought it was funny. So, what's this drink you gave me? It smells good, but it looks weird.
It's all the rage amongst the elite now. They call it coffee. It's derived from rare Dagdan beans, which are roasted, ground, and then boiled over water.
That's a lot of effort to make hot bean water. Nobles find such inventive ways to waste time.
Hot bean water is
criticism
amazing.
until you've tasted it. And taste it quickly, please. This is a beverage that one must drink hot.
No, you can drink it cold.
Yes.
You can even drink it over ice.
Well, your
I just
verdict?
drink it cold.
Whoa. This is not what I expected. It kind of tastes like mud, but also it's delicious and I never want to stop drinking it.
Exactly my
I love
reaction. The flavor is so striking that one trembles for more.
All gone. Got more?
Indeed, I do not. The coffee bean, as I mentioned, is rare and thus expensive. They are not easy to procure. Though, if I could restore House Nouvelle to its former glory, I might have means to acquire more.
Constance.
On second thought, never mind. You don't have to go to all that trouble.
Oh, but I was going to restore my house anyway. It just may be some time until my finances improve.
How about we go to the woods and find some fruit trees like we did the other day? Fresh fruit might not be as fancy as coffee, but it's good enough for me. Come on.
Aww.
If that's all you desire, I think I can indulge you. To the orchards!
I love their friendship. It's cute. One day I'll do their ending. I assume they have a friendship ending. I could be wrong. Okay, and then I guess Lysithea and Felix. Is that who I'm pairing? Am I doing Lysithea and Felix? Lysithea and Lorenz. Okay, well, you can still be friends with Felix. It's fine.
Ah, yes! These are the moments I live for!
Lysithea.
I don't understand you.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy?
Trust me, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So how did you like the cake? I bet you ate it, didn't you? I knew it was irresistible.
I bet you ate
What
it.
was the experience like? I'm curious, from a research perspective.
I don't know, I didn't eat it. I gave it to some kid.
You gave it to some undeserving child?
We've been over this. I don't like sweets.
Cake is not a sweet. Cake is the divine essence of the heavens.
Everyone
It's
has
bread.
their own taste.
It's sweet bread.
That's true, but life without cake is no life at all.
So
Your
dramatic.
dismissiveness regarding cake is inexcusable.
When's the last time I ate
Sure,
cake?
you're so
I don't even
fixated
know.
on this.
I simply can't resist the spongy magnificence of cakes. I don't understand how you can be so dispassionate about it.
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Just try a bite. Come on, open up.
No, I already told you I don't want it.
But I made this one with care and attention. Love even. And I went light on the sugar just for you.
Not light enough, I bet. If I eat this, will you stop bothering me?
More or less.
More or less.
Just don't give it to some silly child this time.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, man. Okay, then I guess Constance and Mercedes. Am I doing Constance and Balthus this time around? Constance and Balthus, yes I am. Ooh, they're at A. Let me mark that on my sheet. Alright, but right now she wants to talk to Mercedes.
Am I in bed dreaming, or is that you, Mercedes? How serendipitous it is to see you again.
Yes, and here we are. You were so small when I saw you last. How you've grown.
I cannot express how worried I was to hear that you had left House Bartels. I was turned away anytime I asked about you. And of course, Emil would never tell me anything.
I'm sorry. There was so much going on in House Bartels back then. But enough about all that. How are you, Constance? I hear you've had hardships of your own.
Indeed. House Nouvelle is no more, and I went alone to the School of Sorcery.
Oh, you went to the Royal School of Sorcery? Just before I began at the Officers' Academy, I was studying there as well.
You were? It must have been after my graduation in 1177.
That was the year I enrolled. We probably just missed each other.
No! You mean to say that if I had stayed a trifle longer, we could have been reunited sooner?
It seems so.
Aw.
Ah, dear Constance. When we were little, I thought of you as my little sister.
Aw.
But now that you've grown up, I think our roles might be reversed. I'll be looking up to you now, and maybe even asking for your help sometimes.
You'd ask for my help? I never thought I'd see the day.
And yet you're seeing it. You know, I had another friend at the school. Her name is Annie. Why don't we all have some tea together? I'm sure you two would really hit it off.
You must meet Annette. Yes, I would welcome the chance to have a long chat with her. I'll prepare the tea straight away.
Aw.
Oh, no need to rush. The tea isn't going anywhere.
Don't be ridiculous. Time is always of the essence. Why put off for later what I could?
Constance, I wonder what's the matter. Did something happen?
Mercedes, sharing your precious time with me is perhaps more than I deserve.
Oh, Constance.
What do you mean?
Why sit with me when you could share your tea time with someone else? I shall instead stand and serve the tea, though if my presence still proves to be a burden.
Goodness, of course it isn't. Are you feeling all right?
My feelings are immaterial. Pardon me while I fetch the tea leaves at once.
Jeez.
Until a moment ago, everything seemed all right. Why did she change so suddenly? I'll have to ask her what's going on.
Alright, that's all the supports? That's all the supports. Wonderful. I guess I could go to seminar. Or I could explore. I guess I could go to seminar. Let's see. Do I find any of these particularly helpful, though? I mean, I do want her to learn magic. We could go to Hanneman's seminar, I suppose.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
I'm getting it.
Ooh, blizzard. Itchy nose from the cat hair, from the cat I just pet. Okay. Nobody has any for training that I want to train except for Shamir just a tiny bit. Here.
I'm finding my focus.
Let's see. I mean, I have still been using him. I haven't swapped him out yet, so I guess we can just do that move. I am still currently using Lysithea because I don't have Flame yet. I have her working on axes and authority. Okay. Let's see. I guess we can just auto-instruct for now. And begin the lecture.
Teacher,
Lance and Faith, Lance and Riding. No, you need to work on your Faith. Well, I guess you need to work on your Riding. I could have said yes to that.
Guess that's that.
I guess you're working on your Riding with her, so that's
I'm
fine.
getting closer. I've grasped it. I'm getting much better. Aha.
Okay, so... Founding of the Alliance celebration. So Alliance members would benefit from that meal. Or I could battle, or I could go to seminar. I guess. I could explore. Gotta go have tea with Yuri to try to continue to increase his charm. And have tea
thank
with...
you so much.
Well, I guess I can't have tea with Seteth. I can't really do anything with my future husband right now because...
I am grateful.
Flane is in trouble. But once I rescue Flane, I can put her in my party and start leveling her up. Woohoo.
Thank you so much.
Alright, I need to go talk to Yuri specifically. Hi, Yuri.
Looking for Flane?
Yeah, we had this talk already. Want to have tea?
Maybe.
No? Okay, well that was lame. Thanks for nothing. And we dance, 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 and we dance, 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 and we dance, 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 to dance. Okay, then. People I can train with. Gerald. I need to learn to ride horses.
Because of Flane's...
Yeah, we had this talk already. I just want you to teach me about horses, Dad. Thank you. I guess I have owl feather that I found that I can give to my future husband. Hashtag sexy Seteth.
She would never have left them.
I know. It's gonna be okay, we'll find her.
This is wonderful.
I'm glad you like it. Oh, here he is. Hannah Bananaman will also teach me about horses. Hannah Bananaman will teach me about horses.
Young Flames just...
Oh, I need to go garden real quick. And then we can eat.
No.
No what? I didn't do anything. I'm just gardening, yo. Now we can go eat. But also, we can cook. Who do I want to cook with? I'll cook with Yuri. Yuri likes to cook.
Wise indeed to set me to this task. I'm an excellent cook. Maybe. This is hardly a palatable ingredient. But if we season it just right, nobody will be the wiser. Wow.
Okay. So, pairings that I could be working towards. Dun da dun da da. I need to do Annette and Ashe are at a C, and Lord. But what's her face? Leonie and Raphael. Well, here's Annette and Ashe.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Okay. There's Raphael. But no Leonie. Oh, there we go. Leonie and Raphael.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Alright. Well, I guess I can also feed people I'm trying to work with, like Lysithea and Constance.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries
Hi,
away.
Tanuki, how are ya?
Oh, exquisite.
Welcome.
This is exactly the meal I've been craving.
I'm actually getting ready to wrap up here soon. I feel so bad. Once I'm done doing this, we're probably gonna wrap for the night. Oh, I love the emotes. Very cute. Yeah, I gotta get going after I do this. Let's see. I'm working with you. Oh, and I'm pairing you two.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
I've eaten many meals in my time. This is divine.
Okay. Who else do I want to eat with? Oh, I am trying to work with Shamir. And I am working with Hapi.
Wow, this is all kinds of tasty.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
Alright, did I work up any supports? I do. I've been playing a lot of Three Houses on stream lately. Like, I just finished Crimson Flower. And then on socials, they asked me to play Silver Snow next. I am going to break after this to play Final Fantasy X and X-2. And then I'm going to play the other two paths for Three Houses. And then I'm probably going to play Engage after that. So yes, I do play a lot of Fire Emblem. Oh, hi! Thank you for the follow! Do you stream a lot of Fire Emblem? Obviously, you're a huge fan of Fire Emblem, or you wouldn't have asked me that, but do you stream Fire Emblem too? Oh, I love your emotes. I'm so jealous. I want your emotes.
Okay, now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights. One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or
Not
my
as much
mother.
as he used to.
I'm so sorry to hear
100%ing
that.
a bunch of the support
Losing your
logs.
father so suddenly?
But you come back from him from time to
completely
time?
understand.
Yeah.
After he left, I thought
I find
a
I'm
lot
always
about where he
replaying a
might
lot
have
of Fire
gone.
Emblem's games.
My father was
Fire
a
Emblem
devout
Heroes once a
believer,
week.
so I was certain he
Oh,
must have come
nice.
here, to Garreg Mach.
Here? Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father.
So are you a bit of a
The
variety
problem
streamer?
was
Or
that
do you
I
like
needed money to get
RPGs?
in. Lots of it.
I mostly play
And I didn't have any
RPGs.
at all.
And I'm playing a lot of Fire Emblem
so
now.
I entered the School of Sorcery.
I'm sure I'll play a lot of
Ferdinand
Final
first,
Fantasy
hoping
too.
I could somehow find a path here.
But I also like Soul Calibur. Like, I'm all over the map, but RPGs are my favorite.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that.
Aw, Annette's so cute.
Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here. I'm studying hard so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that. I'm going to follow your example.
Mostly Nintendo, Fire Emblem, Zelda, Pokemon Xenoblade, and Hoyoverse. Nice! Okay, I love it! And you'll often do Fire Emblem merch unboxing. Ah! Nice! I love that. I don't really do any unboxing, but I'm also kind of newish to this, so that's not to say I never would. But I mostly stream from my Switch too. I have my PS4 and my Steam all hooked up to everything too, but for the most part, I'm kind of with you with the Fire Emblem and the Pokemon, and I play Final Fantasy, but that's kind of a cross-console thing. And Hoyoverse, huh? I've played a little bit of Genshin. I've dabbled in it. I just really haven't had the opportunity to play more, but I would like to try to play more of those games, so definitely something I'll be doing in the future. I don't know if I'll be doing it live or not. Like, I'm streaming from a crappy little laptop right now, so once I upgrade my equipment, maybe I can stream games like that, like Genshin and the other Hoyoverse games, but for now I'm mostly playing those either on my PlayStation or, well, shoot, I can play them on my PlayStation, never mind. Or at least you can play Genshin on PlayStation. But anyway, I do have to be going now, unfortunately. I will probably be back tomorrow, as long as everything lines up okay. But for now, I gotta get going. But it was nice to meet you, and I hope we'll talk more, and I will be checking out your channel soon too. So thank you for coming, and I hope... Aw, you have a good evening too. Hope we'll talk soon.